Alright, ladies and gentlemen, my name is Spike, aka The Thriller. We're back with another Thriller 23 production. I almost forgot my own name of my channel. Wow. But welcome in, everybody. We are back with some WWE Universe. It's been a while since we've been able to stream this. I've been focusing a lot on TCW. And now, I was supposed to stream this last night, but due to severe thunderstorms in the last 24 to 48 hours, knocked my power out a little bit last night, so I was not able to stream this originally last night. Hey, DKO! That's right. Hey, KD, what's up? So, yeah, we're taking a break from TCW tonight. TCW will officially return with more episodes on Sunday, as tomorrow and Saturday I'm off. I'm taking the weekend to spend time with family and stuff like I normally do. But, again, I just want to say welcome in, everybody, and we'll be ready to go here in just a minute. CSWA in the house. It's a sad day for the EFED world, though, as CSWA is closing its doors officially, as well as 3WA. So just in case you hadn't heard that news, that was broke this morning. CSWA, led by James Sargent, and 3WA, led by Donald Baldwin, are officially closing their doors soon. Doesn't mean there won't be other stuff on their channel, so definitely make sure you still subscribe to CSWA Wrestling, as I know he's going to be working on some other stuff and possibly streaming that too. Hey, Daryl, welcome in. Since Anarchy won his match, from when I remember, he could be a TCW champion one day. Yes, he could. Actually, he could be in line for a #1 contender shot. So, give me just a few minutes, guys. I'm going to put this out on social media. It should have already been up on my Twitter, so hopefully you guys got the notification for that if you follow me on Twitter. KD's been on a roll, man. That's right, man. Your next match is at your championship opportunity is at the pay-per-view. It'll be you against one other guy. You guys will both be #1 contenders, and then you will face off inside Hell in a Cell 2 out of 3 falls. Winner will become the first World Heavyweight Champion for Season 7 of the Unrivaled roster. So you get your world title opportunity at the first pay-per-view, which will be episode 5 of Unrivaled. So we still got 2 more regular episodes before the pay-per-view. Alright, so give me just a minute, guys. I'm going to share this link out on Facebook and also on my Twitter chat real quick. Well, actually, you know what? Let's just go ahead and get it started. Alright, so we got NXT. I have not done a draft yet. I'll be doing that at some point because obviously WWE did their draft, so I'm going to do my own and kind of mix things up a little bit. Want a commentary partner since this is a WWE show? Yeah, we tried that before. Yeah, give me a few minutes, man. Let me get this out on social media and then we can try that, because I think this is the one profile that actually might work. Yeah, right? It should be pretty epic for you. Alright, so give me just a second, guys. You know what's funny is I didn't even mess with this card. I was looking at this before I started the show tonight, and I'm like, oh, you know what? This is actually not a bad card for the computer to put together. So, not bad. Should be quite surprising to see what we end up with. So let's take a look at that real quick while I'm getting my phone to do its thing. We got Wesley and Carmelo Hayes, Reggie and Cameron, CM Punk versus JD McDonough, Roxanne Perez and Cora Jade, Dr. Britt Baker and Michelle McCool, Braun Breaker and Grayson Waller, Keith Lee and Axiom, and our main event, Alba Fire Aladdin versus Caden and Katana. Should be good. Alright, so like I said, I will start that in just a moment, guys. I'm gonna... Hey, DKO, try to see if you can send me a thing for that, a party thing. It's under the B-Blaze 28YO. That's the one I'm on. Try to send me that and I'll see if it pops up on my screen here, and I'll try to see if I can accept it. Alright. Ah, there it goes. Alright, now let's see if I can... Hold on just a minute, guys. Players started a party with me. Okay. So give me just a minute. We're going to jump into this party here with DKO. Let's see if this worked. Says I'm here, so. Okay, cool.
Have you figured out the call master situation and why it won't let me friend you?
No, I haven't. I don't know what's up with that. I haven't been able to go into the settings on that profile, but I will try to do that in the next few days when I have free time. That way, hopefully by the next episode, I can figure that out. Because, yeah, it'd be cool to have somebody to talk to on Call Masters when I'm just creating stuff. That way, you know, if I go silent for a few minutes because I'm focusing on what I'm creating, there's somebody there to talk, you know?
That's what I was trying to figure out. It says Lashana's a friend on that account, but it won't let me add it, so.
That's weird. Okay, I'll have to... I don't know what's up.
Do it because of the recipient settings, so.
Huh. Okay. I'll have to take a look at that. I've been having some issues with stuff getting messed up, so. Alright, our first match of the night, Wesley, Carmelo Hayes. What's your guys' opinion? Who do you think is going to pull this one off?
My gut's telling me Wesley, but knowing how Carmelo's always got a trick up his sleeve, I'm going to have to go with Carmelo.
Right. Speaking of trick, I think that's going to be interesting when he enters the game because I've actually been kind of looking forward to playing as Trick Williams.
When I say Carmelo always has
right, he's always got a trick up his sleeve, right? I wish I had a custom trick, but I figured, nah, I'm just going to wait till the real one comes out.
Is he coming out in this DLC that's coming out?
No, the next DLC, okay, so the next DLC is the Pretty Sweet Pack. So we get the Pretty Deadly, we get the OC, and we get Tiffany Stratton.
Well,
I mean, honestly, I'm going to be glad to have Tiffany Stratton. That's what I've been waiting for. The OC is going to be great because I can add Mishin and AJ to that. And then having the Yes Boys, or Pretty Deadly, from NXT, that'll be cool too because, you know... So, honestly, I think the next pack is really good. This first one, okay, yeah, Steiners are cool if you want to do an old school thing. Other than that, it was hit row. And that was like all we got from that. I was like, okay. Alright, Wes.
Like I had told you, I'm just ready for the Pretty Deadly one. And...
Right. Carmelo Hayes says Daryl. Alright. Yeah, Wesley's still my North American champion. Been a while since I've been able to pull this this series off, so I figured tonight, you know what, since I didn't get to do it last night due to damn thunderstorms cutting my power out, I figure we'll go ahead and do it tonight.
Yeah, I was kind of figuring where you was last night.
Yeah, I announced on YouTube, I guess they have this like community thing where I can like, it's almost like Twitter or Facebook where I can post little comments on YouTube and you guys can like see those and comment on them. I didn't know this, and so I've been trying to use that too. So if you follow me on YouTube and you go to my page, and if you're wondering, so on a night where you think I'm going to stream but you don't see anything, you can always go to my page and go to community section, and underneath that, it should have posts from me saying, hey, you know, I'm not streaming due to this, but it's almost like Facebook and Twitter, so you guys can check that out too. It's a cool new feature I found out that I'm going to start using now.
Alright, so Trick Williams is in the next pack after this one. Really?
Yeah. Which, I can't actually remember. Who's all in that pack?
Harley Race, Ivy Neal, Tony D'Angelo, and Wendy Chi.
Oh, okay. So I'm looking forward to Trick. Definitely Ivy. I love Ivy Nile.
There's a lot of NXT guys in these packs this year.
Right. And then that's what I'm glad about, is that we're getting NXT people instead of just old school stuff all the time. Don't get me wrong. I love old school, but I've played enough old school since the early 90s. It's like, I want some new people, you know? I want some people we haven't seen.
How they're going to do Harley Race in the game.
They're going to have to, like, I don't know. I'm hoping it looks good.
I mean, they done a good job on Bruno Sammartino, so...
Yeah, they actually did. I thought they did really good on the Legends this year. From my perspective.
But I'm ready for that Zeus one.
Yeah, the Zeus one I thought was weird. I thought, Zeus of all people, like... You know what I think is funny now is, okay, so Odyssey Jones just got drafted to the main roster, and it's like, usually people that get drafted to the roster are ones that we get in our DLC or in the game. So I'm sitting there going, okay, now what are they going to do? They're going to have to, like, in the next game, you know, they're going to have to add Odyssey in there now. But my other thing is, okay, so what's his status? Shout out to him, great creator. He was able to get us Michin or Mia Yim and Candice LeRae unlocked, and it's actually their in-game models. So like, if he can do that, the files are there. Then why can't we get them as like a bonus patch-in or something?
And just like also in the file, somebody on PC put on Twitter that the Fiend Bray Wyatt's in there and it's locked.
Yeah, what's the status? Yeah, he said it's in there, but it's locked. It's locked behind like my faction, so it's there. But then other people are saying that maybe when we get the Bray Wyatt stuff, that maybe we'll get like multiple versions. But I'm like, I don't know, because.
Well, we've seen Uncle Howdy with Bray Wyatt, so why aren't we getting Uncle Howdy? Uncle Howdy's also there locked.
Well, that's what I'm wondering. Maybe Uncle Howdy would be like a bonus manager thing that we could get.
I'm thinking Uncle Howdy's Pro Dallas.
I honestly think it is too.
They're just not. I'm waiting till they have him where it's a mask versus mask situation. He gets his mask.
Or something like that. Yeah. I'm actually really surprised that they haven't brought Bray Wyatt back, and he wasn't a part of the draft, which I thought was kind of weird.
Now, apparently, from what I've heard, Bray Wyatt wants nothing to do since Vince McMahon's back into the pro.
Well, the other problem too is, okay, so I heard, I think it was Twitter or Facebook, they just hired a new writer to WWE that is set to be exclusive.
It's a horror writer. That's what it is.
Yeah, it's a horror writer, and he is.
Come back as a horror character. He don't want to come back as the Fiend.
Yeah, he don't want to come back as the Fiend, which I don't blame him, and he doesn't want to come back as this weird Firefly Funhouse type. Yeah, you know. Damn, Carmelo won. But the thing is, though, is, okay, then what the hell are they going to do with Alexa? Because unless they incorporate Alexa, the only thing they can do with her now is either she's going to need a total gimmick change or go back to the goddess. But she said she always wants to evolve. She doesn't want to go back.
Back when she was...
Hey, Zerk.
She's still with WWE, but when she was with WWE, they had that thing with Bray Wyatt and everything, like the logo appearing over.
Right.
And then I watched the Jimmy Fallon show, and she was just off camera. She was smiling and having a good time. And
right, like she looked good. Yeah. It's so weird.
Was singing whatever it was.
Right.
She done a good job when I patted her my toe.
Right. All right, up next we got Reggie versus Cameron Grimes, and again, welcome in, Zerk. How you been, man? I know you've probably been busy, but
caught up to the main roster. He's on Friday Night SmackDown.
Yeah, I thought that was cool. I was wondering what happened to Cameron. So to him getting called up, that's actually really good. Especially, you know, a guy that was trained by the Hardy Boys. That's pretty cool.
Well, Scripps got unmasked, and we all knew that was Reggie.
Yeah, I know. Everybody was like, as soon as they unmasked him the other night, everybody chanted Reggie. I was like, dude, like, we didn't already know for the last, like, 8 months that was Reggie. But, whatever. I think NXT finally was just like, you know what? No, we need to change this.
Reggie's never going to amount to anything.
He would if they... You know, he's not going to amount to anything if he keeps doing the stupid script stuff. He's going to have to be... You know what? I think... Okay, this is just me. And maybe I can do it in my universe. Maybe that'll work. Team him up with Ricochet. You got Ricky and Ricochet. Like, imagine the high-flying stuff that they can do.
Right now is a good tactic.
Well, yeah, they are. But I'm just saying, you know, like, somewhere down the line, maybe, Reggie and Ricochet would be interesting.
I could see Cameron Grimes forming a faction on the main roster called Grimes Corporation.
I don't know. Maybe... I think Grimes would be interesting to feud with, like, Happy Corbin. Or Baron Corbin.
Well, he's on SmackDown, and currently, right now, the current planned feud for Roman Reigns right now is AJ Styles.
Yeah, that's what I heard.
But AJ Styles is just going to get buried because Roman's not losing it anytime soon.
No, not anytime soon, no.
There's been talks.
They're going to try to play that out until, like, Night of Champions or something.
There's been talks about him holding it to possibly all the way to WrestleMania 40.
Yeah, I've heard that they said, like, either...
It's going to be a Cody versus Roman rematch.
Jesus.
Cody's going to win the Royal Rumble again.
I hope that's not what they do. If so, that's just... I get it, long-term booking, but it's like, we've had enough of Roman for the last 2.5 years, like...
which we get SummerSlam in Detroit, which is where I'll be. I'll be in Detroit SummerSlam.
Nice.
That is if nothing comes up by then. If I do, I'll probably sell my tickets.
Yeah.
But I bought the most expensive package. I'm not going to sell them for cheap.
Yeah, no, I wouldn't.
Front row seat.
Oh, jeez. All right, so we got Reggie and Cameron. Yeah, both are pretty talented. If I really had to choose, though, I would have to say Cameron with the win, but also Reggie for the upset. So.
Actually, I never bought them. The girl I'm talking to surprised me with them for my birthday.
Oh, there you go. SmackDown coming to Louisiana. Nice. Yeah, I can't wait till WWE comes back to my area again. They were just here last month, so I went to that. That was really cool.
They don't ever go to my actual area. They go to Lexington. They go to
That's like me. Obviously, they're not going to come, you know, where I'm at. I'm in this bitty-ass little town, so I have to go to Portland, but...
They go to the Rump Arena in Lexington, Kentucky. It's where they mostly
The Rump Arena?
Rump Arena, yeah, it's Kentucky Wildcats Arena.
That's kind of cool. The Rump Arena. Oh, that's alright. We're the Moda Center, and we used to be the Rose Garden, so I still call it the Rose Garden because that's what I grew up with.
I originally went to the University of Kentucky in Lexington when I first graduated.
Nice.
And I kind of just gave up on it.
Oh! Right? Cameron over the top.
But I was trying to major in, well, this is going off topic. I was majoring to be like a storyline writer.
Oh,
not
nice.
For WWE sports.
Oh, yeah, that'd be cool.
And then I decided to quit because I had people bringing me down saying, oh, you're not going to amount to that. You're not going to be a good journalist.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that was my option. Like, I wanted to do the journaling thing to be like a commentator or a writer for WWE out of high school. The other option is I wanted to work video games because I was really good at... Obviously, you guys can see the talent I do with Call Masters. So that's the kind of stuff that I was kind of wanting to do, was create video games. And I wanted to work for the people that do like UFC or WWE. You know, like I wanted to work for 2K games and stuff at that time. So, but unfortunately, it didn't happen due to legalities with my diploma not being from accredited high school. So... Yeah. Yeah, that made me really mad. I'm like, I went to 12 years of school, graduated with a diploma, and because it doesn't have that seal of accreditation on it,
you have to have a certain kind of grade point average too to get that.
Not necessarily. So they didn't base it off my grade. Didn't base it off my grade point average. It's just it wasn't accredited. So like. For instance, if I was a senior or a junior at the time and I wanted to go to an actual high school, like public school, I couldn't because most, if not all of my credits would not transfer. So it'd be like I'd have to like start all over. So yeah, that kind of sucked. But, which was weird because I was doing all the same stuff that public school was doing. It's just it was a private school, but...
I never went my full year senior year. I went one day of senior year and then I was told I didn't have to come back no more.
Right. Daryl's asking if my day has gone okay. Well, a lot better than yesterday, or the day before, I should say, when we were streaming and we had that issue. Speaking of which...
I was streaming yesterday? I didn't even...
Not yesterday. It was the day before. I'm a day behind, I swear. Either a day behind or a day ahead. Cameron Grimes with the win.
I think I even texted you about it. So, are you going live?
You might have. I don't remember.
Cameron Grimes wins. I'm 2 for 2 right now.
Nice. Like I said, Cameron. Yeah, I saw that Cameron with the win.
Think we're going to get to do SmackDown tonight too?
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. I don't plan on. You know, I plan on staying up. Kind of late, so we should be good. I mean, obviously, if something happens, but we should be good.
I expect this.
Hey Brian, how's it going?
NXT spiked, and I don't think about us getting to Raw tonight at all.
Right. Well, we could get to Raw. You never know. You know what's weird though? Okay, so I might have mentioned this before. Anybody else notice that when Cameron Grimes comes out during his entrance, there's no hat, but yet his victory scene, he has the hat.
Yeah.
It's like the entrance and the victory scene don't match, and I don't understand that. I thought that was very odd. I'm hoping I'm not, you know, You think 2K would have picked up on that? Like, oh yeah.
His brother's son played football, 6 colleges are looking at him. It's not bad.
Damn, that's pretty good. I'd be happy if I even got one. All right, so
back when I was big into basketball and baseball, back in high school, I could have done been to the major leagues had I continued baseball.
Right.
But I took down to do a different passion and take basketball. I did basketball 9th through 11th grade.
Right.
Won my school 3 state championships.
Alright, so it looks like I have to do this every time I do a video, and I totally forgot about this. So, I don't know if you were here a couple nights ago when we had that one guy that was like driving us nuts in the chat with the spam and stuff. So, I was able to go into settings, and now I have it set to participant mode. So now, only person that can send messages in chat has to be subbed to me, and for at least 20 minutes or more. So that's what it's set at now. Yeah, that's a cool new thing.
Don't have to worry about that.
But what sucks is I have to turn it on every stream. So, you found Diva Daddy's BFAB? Nice, Brian. Hey, VWE TV.
For longer than 20 minutes.
Yeah. I'm like, yeah, I was going to say, most people that are subscribed to me have been here for a long time, so I'm not too worried about it, but it keeps out the riffraff.
I didn't start coming back around to your show till like late last month, a couple months.
Right. This should be an interesting fight. CM Punk versus JD McDonough. VWE TVs. Right? VWE TV in the house. I was over there watching his channel. He just downloaded a bunch of my stuff over there, so shout out to him as well. Make sure you guys go check out his channel. You found Diva Daddy's BFAB, but the entrance did not fit her. Just change it to Sasha Banks. That's all you gotta do.
What's the status of BFAB?
Yeah, I think I have that one or World's Finest. I can't remember. I think I have What's the Status as one. But if you get World's Finest, it has like 2 attires on it, which is really cool, versus What's the Status only has like 1. But either way, it's fine. I'm going with the newcomer to Raw, JD. Alright, Brian. Brian's going for JD versus CM Punk. Alright.
They'll ruin him on the main roster.
They might. But everybody has been saying...
I'm telling you, Pretty Deadly, they're going to ruin Pretty Deadly because they're going to bury him.
They might, though. But if you think about it, Pretty Deadly's about as obnoxious as New Day. So, I mean, it could go either way. With JD McDonough, I think he'll be fine because he was trained by Finn Balor. So... And to be honest, in real life, I actually think that is actually Finn Balor's brother. But, they just won't admit it. But, because they look so much alike.
You know what to do. You type in, go to Google here.
Right. Well, you type it in, and it doesn't say that they're related. But, honestly, if you were to look at them side by side, like maybe cousins, maybe. Alright, Daryl says JD as well. Alright.
Alright, hold on a minute. His last name's Devitt. If Jordan, JD McDonough's last name is Devitt, then we know something's up.
Yeah, well, JD actually stands for Jordan Devitt, or Jordan Devlin, but I think his name is something Devitt or something like that. Like his actual name.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah. That's what the JD stands for. So they changed it from Jordan Devlin to JD McDonough because people got mad that his name had devil in it. And I was like, seriously? His finishing move is called the Devil Inside. It was like, it totally works. CM Punk on NXT is hilarious. Hey, Kingley, what's up, man? I miss you guys.
He was trained by Finn Balor and Paul Tracy.
Yep. And I'm not playing this, by the way. I just keep forgetting to turn off the heads-up display. But
they're both from Bray County, Wicklow, Ireland.
That is true, yeah, that's what I'm saying. I'm like, either they're cousins or they're brothers and they just don't want to admit it. Like, JD looks so much like Finn, it's not even funny. Like, it is scary how much he looks like Finn. I actually remember, what was it, the first NXT UK pay-per-view in Blackpool. JD had no idea who his opponent was, and it actually ended up being Finn Balor. Like that match, if anybody has never watched that, go on Peacock, your WWE Network, whatever you have. NXT UK's first pay-per-view they had was Blackpool. One of the main event matches was Finn versus Jordan Devlin. You gotta check it out. It was really cool. WWE was thinking about having the way back.
Finn Balor's family photos on WWE.com. I'm about to find out here.
Not bad, Kingley, not bad. The show's going good pretty far. We're in our third match here on NXT. We just saw Cameron Grimes defeat... Was it Reggie? Yeah, Reggie. And then we saw... Carmelo Hayes defeat Wesley. I had to think about that for a minute. But we're going to try to get through NXT and then move up.
Yeah, Finn does have an older brother, but it's not JD.
Yeah, see... So they got to be related somehow, though.
Probably
doing some Codebreaker. Yeah, I started on Codebreaker, but I suck at that event so bad.
I don't even play it.
I try to play it, but I'm probably lucky if I get to like level 10, and then I start getting frustrated with it because I can't seem to like...
I reached for Rumble 23 thanks to the WWE2K23 John Cena's.
I'm WrestleMania 39 now. Almost WrestleMania 39 plus.
I think I sent you that QR code for him.
Yeah. I would be higher than that, but... You know, things happen, and I'm not gonna... You know, I'm not mad about it. Like, I get why I got kicked from the team. Like, I'm not... I wasn't as active as they wanted me to be, even though... Actually, I was probably a lot more active at night than I was during the day. I think that was the biggest issue, is... Most of the time I wasn't active a lot during the day, so like when the TBG started, that's why it seemed like it took forever for me to max, because I had to wait till like late in the afternoon, early evening before I could even start to max. By then I'd probably like have like 4 or 5 hours left. What's that?
You're not even on a team right now?
I don't think so. I know I sent some requests for a few teams, but they probably all got denied. Which, you know, it happens. That is Gargano and Candice and Index. Yeah, that would be cool. Skipped the other show and simulated it, and then I went from their show to Survivor Series War Games. Oh, nice.
For high activity, we've got 12 members. Join over on our team, just type in and I'll approve you because I'm a general.
Okay, text me later about it, and then, so I don't forget, but yeah, that would be cool. Like I said, Kingley knows, Kingley can vouch for me. I was really good. It's just, you know, sometimes things happen, and I couldn't always.
Well,
top 1.3 thousand.
The only way we'll pick you is if you're not, as long as you tell us you're not going to be able to max. We don't expect you to max every time.
Right.
Most of the people on our team,
my hardest thing was, okay, so I'm just going to lay it on the line. I'm not going to lie about this. The hardest modes for me to do were like the team ring dominations where you have to get the shards, because I would try to get the 10 shards and I'd get up to like 6 or 7. Next thing I know, they'd already have the card done, and I'm sitting there going, shit, because I need to... You know, that was the goal, is you're supposed to have 10, and I'm trying to get there. And then I'd have to wait for everybody to drop their cards, their female cards, so we could go to the next card down to get that card and help get, you know, like it was... I get why they did it, but it was so hard for me because you'd have like one guy, which I appreciate when people do that. They go over the limit of 10, and they would get like 20, 30 shards. It's like, okay, cool, but like, that kind of... messed up some of us. I did, however, Kingley, like the fact... Thank you, by the way. I did like the fact of, in TBG, that we used the Discord, and somebody in charge would actually come up with a game plan of how to defeat the other team. JD McDonough with the win! That's actually an upset, knocking off CM Punk.
Well, I'm 3 for 3.
Okay, you're doing pretty good, man, on the predictions. Dom's in the War Games main event with Miz and Shin and Paul versus Gargano and Lashley and Solo and Kota. Oh my goodness.
I'm just gonna send you the screenshot of the team and you type it in. And
alright, yeah, like I said, I'll mess with that when I'm done with this. But yeah, like I have no problem with the team I was on. Like, I really enjoyed it. The only reason why I got on that team, to be honest, was my friend Nick, aka Warships. helped me get on that team because he knew that I was in desperate need of a team at the time, because at that time I was sitting down like extinction, and it was taking me like forever to level up, because the teams I was on, just I'd be on for like 2 days, next thing I know they disband, and it's like, okay, this shit needs to stop. Like, I need a team, you know. So he got me on, and I was on there since what, I think November, and then yesterday I got the boot. But I knew it was kind of coming just because I didn't. So I maxed my cards, but the problem was I wasn't able to finish all my my moves in TBG because I had to keep exiting out of the game because I kept losing. So the only way to fix that is there's a glitch where if you know you're going to lose after the second round, close out the game, go back into it. You won't lose that match that you try to play. So I would do that. Well, then it got to the point where like the only way I could win is to have a super move. Well, the fastest way to get a super move is to play the Royal Rumble. And so I kept doing that, and I was just, even then, man, I was getting my butt whooped.
There's a prediction, there's a watch party for Backlash.
Oh, he's gonna be back for a little bit. Yeah, he told me about that. I don't know if he knows that I got kicked. He probably does by now, but it's all good. I tried to message Hollow, but he has me blocked from the team and from himself, so apparently he's really pissed off. But
is Gonzo even defending at Backlash?
What's that?
There's a Backlash watch party going on where you make predictions, darn stuff, and I don't know the full Backlash card.
I don't even know the full Backlash card myself. I'll have to check it tomorrow, because they're probably going to add stuff last minute tomorrow on SmackDown. Nice, Brian. I like that. With the 8 women's match. Yeah, the losing was becoming a massive issue. Yeah. No, I know, man. Unfortunately, I know I wasn't the only one, but like like I said, dude, I understand it. Like, I'm not. It's cool. You know, I was trying my best, but dude, it was getting to the point where it's like I was spending 5-6 hours just trying to get like 2 or 3 super moves, and even then it was like it just wasn't doing me any good half the time. I was like, damn it. So no big deal. Like, I'm not making no excuses. It is what it is, right? I think the biggest thing is I would get like the shittiest cards. So like TBG, I think, hated me and a few others because I would get like the lowest freaking tier on the team, and then I would my opponents or the opposing team, when you guys would make the plans like they should have been, and they should have worked. The problem was is the guys that you had me up against always had like strong ass cards, and it was like, oh crap. And that's what happened to me on the last one. Like, I was like the second tier of the team on the team battlegrounds, but yeah, I saw it coming. I tried to protect you, but demoted from officer to member. I think I really should do these TBGs because it wasn't working. Uh-oh. So Roxanne did get the win over Cora, but apparently Roxanne's got an injured leg now. My Wi-Fi's cutting out. Are you sure? I haven't seen anything pop up on my issues, or on my end.
I haven't seen anything pop up. I'm not having any issues.
VWE was having that issue earlier, but I refreshed my YouTube page and then it started working again. So you might have to refresh your page, Daryl. Just opt out and come back in. But yeah, Roxanne apparently could be injured. That is interesting.
We're showing Roxanne won, though.
Well, yeah, she won, but remember, before the match started, Cora Jade took her out at the legs. Gave her like a chop block to the legs, and Roxanne still continued the match. So, I don't know. I mean, that rivalry's been going for some time, though. Alright, we got Dr. Britt Baker and Michelle McCool. These two finally facing off. The last time I had them on the show, Dr. Britt Baker was in her match, running her mouth, and after the match, Michelle McCool came out of nowhere on the stage and says... What's that?
Injured Britt Baker. I can show that, can't I?
Yeah, you should be fine.
Okay. I don't know why they'd have that as a... You have to review that one just...
Right.
Now, had it said
Kingley says
like
injured Britt Baker.
Had it said anything like the Lord's name in vain or UF and suck, I would have hit it.
No, I get it. Speaking of that, I need to make a disclaimer because I've told you guys, and this goes to everybody, anybody that watches, because this was brought to my attention because I do this a lot, and I don't usually talk religion or politics, but there is one thing I need to stop doing myself, and I've been catching myself doing it. I am a Christian. I don't always try to acknowledge that necessarily because I try to keep it equality here and inclusive, whatever that word is. Try to keep everybody happy, right? So there are times where I will slip up and I'll say, "Oh my God," you know, like. But again, it's just because it's so common that I do it. But if that does offend anybody, I just want to say right now that I apologize for that. That is not my intention. So please, just forgive me on that because it is going to happen. It is something that I try not to do.
A lot of people say OMG.
You know, right? Yeah.
As long as you're not saying the GD word, we're fine.
Right, and see, that's the thing is sometimes I slip up and I say it, and I'm like, you know, because I do feel bad about that. I respect people's religious views on that because I'm kind of the same way. You know, I mean, it happens all the time. But
I tell everybody, yes, if you have anything, if you say that's the one word I will not stand for is that word. But
right.
I know you slip. Some people slip and say it, but
right, Sergio, she did. Right, no, I get what you're saying. Yeah.
When I was mad the other day, I said it twice, and yes, I can admit that.
Right. Well, and I said it, what was it, a couple nights ago when that troll was there. I was like, OMG, like, would you just fucking leave us alone? You know, like, you know what I mean? Like, it's like I try not to cuss as much when I'm on stream because honestly, I do way too much of that. Sometimes I really don't give a you know? And there's other times, like right now, you just saw I tried to say it, and I didn't even say it. I was just like, you knew what I was trying to say, but I didn't say it, you know? Game launch with the icon dish available. Nice, Daryl. Nice. Like I said, I agree with Sergio there. He says Britt looks way too good. Yeah, like the creator of that did a really good job on Britt Baker. Same with Michelle McCool. Like Michelle McCool looks really good too. I need to change her entrance though.
Not the entrance I would have gave her.
No, not the entrance I would have gave Michelle McCool either. So that's something I need to.
Britt Baker's entrance is in the game, so if they don't have her entrance as the doctor's in, you know.
Yeah, they have the doctors in, and they even gave her like her pyro kind of, which is kind of cool. I was noticing. I was like, ooh, the pyro looks pretty dang good. But yeah, I'm gonna learn to just try to say OMG. I know it's gonna sound weird when I do it, but or just say oh my, and then just try not to say the last part of it because that is, you know.
You could do what I do instead of saying that. Say, "Oh my goodness."
Yeah. Oh my gosh. Yeah.
Or holy mackerel, or
right.
Mackerel's a fish.
Right. Yeah. No. But like I said, that was brought to my attention by one of our subs and one of my good friends. I'm not going to mention names because I don't want him to get called out about it. But I do agree with what he said. There are some things I really need to be careful of because I might not be offending him or some of the others, but there are some people that watch that. You know, they don't say anything because they respect me, but at the same time, I'm disrespecting them, and I feel bad about that. So, I just want to say I apologize for that. So, anyway, just wanted to put that out there that if I do anything that offends anybody, I'm not trying to. That's not my intentions. It's just sometimes my emotions get to me, and by goodness, you know, it is what it is. But. Oh, Dom just brought in tables and war games. Oh boy. Alright, so Kingley, I know you're going for Michelle McCool here. Because you're not a Britt Baker fan.
Right now I'm undefeated in the predictions. I'm going with Britt Baker.
You're going Britt Baker? Well, she's got a messed up moveset apparently because she just did a curb stomp.
No, she does. She does that in AEW.
Does she have the... Oh yeah, she does have that curb stomp. Oh, look at they gave her finisher though. It looks a little funny, but I mean that's kind of the lockjaw. I mean, if you looked at it from a different angle, you couldn't really tell.
The only thing that's different is that her fingers aren't in the mouth.
Right. Yeah. But I like that they actually gave her the black glove, which I thought was really cool. Just it's weird to see her wear it the whole match, but
last name, but I'll say his first name was just like how Chris, you know who.
Oh yeah. Yeah.
A lot of people take that as a touchy subject when you bring his last name up.
Right. Hey, what's up, Stony? He's like DMD. What's up, Nitty Perry? King Lee says, "Let's go, Michelle."
19. I had him on the roster, and
right.
I had him on the roster, and I had him in a couple matches, and I was saying his actual name, like his in-ring name, they called him in WWE. And
right. Hey, look what Stony put in the chat. He's like, he spelled it funny. He's like, Chris Benoit. I like how he did that. That's actually. Is it okay? Stony, you just gave me this really cool idea, and I didn't mean to cut you off, DK. I just thought about this. Okay, next episode of Call Masters, why I create stuff. I'm gonna create a guy with that exact name, Chris Benoit. Technically, I cannot get in trouble for that. I'm gonna do it, and I'm actually. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna take like a Chris Benoit call. I'm gonna copy and import all his stuff.
You just said it. You're gonna get backlash. Oh my goodness. There's people that don't like that name. Telling me on YouTube.
Oh yeah, I know, but.
So if, after you upload this video and you see anybody going off for you and saying it.
Well, I mean, if they do, they do. I mean, they could get mad at me for some of the other stuff I've made too. I mean, think of Mary Jane. You know, she's supposed to be like literally, her name is marijuana. DMD wins it. Dang. I thought Michelle had her. I really did. Wait, is she done? No. She ain't done yet. She's thinking about it. Okay, trigger. Just change on the character. I can find the boot. Nice. This is awesome. On my universe, how Gargano is on the other ring and Cody is on the other side with the. Boo. There we go, Britt. Well, Britt ticked off that Michelle McCool and the rest of the Legend faction showed up. I'll have to show you guys that after NXT is done here. I'll show you guys the updated stuff for this, because then you guys can kind of catch up to why Michelle McCool is here. Right? Taker won't like that. Right? We got Braun Breaker, Grayson Waller still to come. Keith Lee returns to NXT to take on Axiom. In our main event, it's Alba and Isla versus Kaden and Katana, and then we'll head over to SmackDown. I know, right? So, you know what's funny though is there's a lot of people that don't realize that's actually who that is. Oh, cool. So if Braun Breaker wins, he gets to beat up Grayson Waller with a ladder? Well, ooh. Okay.
Well, yeah, I'm going with Braun Breaker for the win on this one because I know this storyline because I played it out.
Right.
And I'm paying close attention to what the rival reactions are.
Right, me too, which has been really fun, actually.
The rival, because with it being a post-match ladder fight, if anybody's not going with Braun Breaker, they better, because he's going to end up winning.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Yeah, he's going to win it, and Grayson will get beat up by a ladder. Yeah, which is kind of a cool. I like that.
I pay attention to those rival actions.
I do too.
Know who's going to win and lose.
I've noticed that. Yeah, most of the time, if that rivalry action plays out, that team usually wins.
Why do you think I would predict Breaker to win?
Right. Yeah. And he's still my NXT champion. Yeah. See, I haven't updated any of this because if I update it, then it screws up my universe. So I just kind of leave it alone. No, you're fine. So eventually, maybe on the next episode or something, it won't be tonight. I do plan on doing a WWE draft between NXT, Raw, and SmackDown. So everything's gonna get messed up a little bit. But this time around, I am gonna keep teams and stuff together, just because it makes it more difficult when I separate stuff. Because then I end up with having like no teams. So, all right, Braun Breaker. The AI is so dang smart. To an extent, yes. There are some times where I want to smack the screen because I'm like, you're such an idiot. But then you have to realize, oh, it's a video game. You know, it's gonna happen. Look, it's Cora Jade's boyfriend. Lucky SOB. Anyway, here comes the Grayson Waller effect. I'm so glad this guy got called up to the main roster. This guy is going to be I would love to see this guy either team with or feud with Austin Theory. They have such an ego. I think that both of them could work well together. Or against each other. Like, the promos that those guys can do. The other thing that would be cool, and maybe I'll do this in my universe, is I'll draft Grace into the main roster and have him be in a faction with The Miz and Austin Theory. You have like the three biggest egos, in my opinion, in a faction. What are your guys' thoughts on that? Like I say, it's something that I'm, contemplating, but I think that'd be kind of cool. I'm trying to come up with new ideas. Also form a team called Air Braun. Oh, there you go. Ricochet and Braun Strowman. Oh yeah, Air Braun. Yeah, there you go. I think I have them set up as a team in my universe. I can't remember. But yeah, we're going to do NXT. We should be able to get through SmackDown pretty easily, and then hopefully Raw. So, actually, I think NXT TakeOver in Your House is coming up too on my universe. So, we'll have to see. I think that's coming up too. We might be able to do that after SmackDown. I don't know. I'll have to take a look at the calendar again. It's the first time I've seen that crowd sign that says, "Look at my shirt." That actually sounds kind of wrong. I don't want to look at your shirt. What if you're not wearing a shirt? Anyway. Alright, so what do you guys think? Breaker or Waller? Like DKO said, because of the rivalry action, I'm assuming Braun Breaker is going to win this. But I have been wrong before. Oh, nice. Suicide dive. Nicely done. Real quick, this is off topic of WWE, but it does have to deal with the channel and TCW and Cawmasters. So I have uploaded 6 new CAWS that have been finished. Well, actually 4 new, 2 are returning, but they're up on CC. If anybody wants them, TCW23 or Cawmaster32YO is the hashtags. You will find all 3 of the Jordan sisters that we created on Cawmasters for the first time this season. So I made Chrissy, Jessie, and Julia Jordan. If you want their trio entrance stuff, it's all damage control, except for the music is Cora Jade. If you get them as a tag team, it's still all damage control, except for the tag team motion is last names only is the name of it. And then obviously the music is still Cora Jade. So they're up, all 3 sisters, as well as Xena Kelly, the Warrior Princess, who I made back in 2K18, 19, and 22. She's up. Zoe Morgan is up. I made her in 2K19 and 22, so she's up. And who else did I bid? Oh, Trevor Andrews is one of the new CAWS that we made. The high-flying Trevor Andrews, so he's up there as well. So there's 6 new creations. So altogether, if you use the Cawmaster 32YO and B-Blaze 28YO creator names, I have 35 characters available on CC that you guys can use for your universe, your EFEDs, for your own enjoyment, whatever. So they're all up there. I was thinking about having a brand new way, but now what we call it now Theory and the Waller and LA Knight. Yeah. Well, LA Knight would be an interesting one too. I didn't think about adding. So I could have like a 4-man faction: Waller, Theory, Miz, and LA Knight. That's a lot of great talent, though, on like one roster if you think about it. Pardon me. Alright, DKO left for a minute. He'll be back. Uh-oh. My phone is being funny. I got a message from something important and I'm trying to see what it is, but it's not wanting to work. Uh-oh. Braun's got him up. Military press. Power slam. It's over. 1, 2. Oh, Waller kicked out. Welcome back.
Yeah, I just got a bunch of Oreos.
Ooh, that actually sounds really good right now if I had you. Hey, ELW's in the house. Elite Ladies Wrestling. Check out his channel. Oh, I got your message, by the way, about the team for Supercard. I will definitely check that out because I'm pretty sure mine is not doing anything right now. Because I think the team that might have accepted me, I don't think they're active. Wow, Grayson got it, dude. No way. Well, we're still right, but here's the thing: is we're still supposed to get the ladder thing. So, oh wait, no. If Braun won, Grayson beats up Braun with the ladder. I think. I don't know. Let's find out. Like, this might be backwards. Maybe this. Nope. Wow. Waller with the ladder. Okay, I wasn't expecting that after, what we were saying. Damn. So Grayson Waller with the ladder attacks Braun Breaker. Nice. Okay. Like I said, these rivalry actions are confusing to me. Keith Lee and Axiom? Yeah, I think I kind of already know who's going to win this one. But we shall see. I have a feeling Keith Lee's going to win this. But Axiom could get the upset. I mean... Okay, I asked this team if they're active, and it looks like I haven't got a response. Yeah, this team I'm on is... Yep. Alright, so I'm going to leave this team I'm on real quick, and I'll try to see if I can get on yours. Yeah, these guys are... Alright, search team. Oh, what did you say that was? Hold up.
CHUB.
CH...
Not
UV.
CH, SHUB.
Okay, SHUV.
Space CREW. You should see Pete Dunne.
Oh, yep, okay. Yo, what's up, Eric? Nah, Kingley, it's not. I wasn't trying to be harsh. It's just they literally, it said. So I asked the question, when was the last time this team was active? Because it said low activity, right? I was thinking, okay, a couple weeks. The guy literally texted me back. He goes, "We haven't been active in over 2 months." Yeah, no, I can understand not being active for a couple days, but 2 months is kind of like, okay. Do you guys just don't? So I asked. I was like, "Do you guys play any other events?" No, we just do TBG and that's it. Yeah, no, I'm good on that.
Well, look, you just joined and look where you're at now.
Up at the top. Again, welcome in Kinetic 615 Eric. What's up,
You're
dude?
not just a member no more.
That's Officer General. Sweet. If I update Jace's moves, is it easier for you to update with an uploaded call or just upload? Just upload the moveset because I already have them implemented into my universe mode. It's just easier to just get the moveset at this point. By the way, thank you, DKO.
I'm really not supposed to be doing that without manager approval, but I'm a general. He said I could do whatever I want, so why do I need his approval?
That's true. But you can vouch for me too. I mean.
But if you do get demoted down to member, I'll let him know.
Okay. Hey Daryl, what's all right, man? Have a good night, man. I'm running him through my rise and finding little tweaks I didn't think I'd find. Right? Nah, I get it. Well, don't also forget, man. Like in my rise, they changed some of your moveset. Just so you know that. I don't know if anybody else knows that. So your moveset in my rise is not going to be the same as your actual character. K and K beat damage control. Oh, on your team. Nice. Or on your thing. So DKO, which TBG should I join? 1 or 2?
Well, you gotta at least have 8 members.
Well, yeah, so...
I don't know why they're in that one when we already have 4 in here.
So join the first one?
Yeah.
Okay. I don't know, maybe they're looking for other members. Stomping Grounds. Obviously, I'm just gonna do the first one. Because it's just easier.
Don't even join Stomping Grounds. We don't even play that as a team.
What, you guys don't?
Well,
okay.
No, because nobody joins it.
That's because, honestly, Kingly can vouch on this. That is a really hard-ass mode. When they put you up a team that, like, literally within, what was it? I think one time we played a team, Kingly, in like 2 hours, they had like 10,000 points, and we were still grinding, and we barely had like 4. I'm sitting there going...
The only thing we recommend on our team...
I guess because they have the double points thing, too.
We want you to max, but at the same time, we understand if you can't max, we're not just going to boot you.
I usually max for TBG. I think Kingly can even tell you, I think there's only 1, maybe 2 times that I didn't fully max, that I got to like 80 or 90.
With Team Road to Glory, you at least have to have at least 50 points.
Oh, that is easy. I usually get
Team Ring Domination.
Team Ring Domination, I usually get 10. Usually try to get 10.
At least 10, 15 to 20 shards. If you don't have that, then...
Yeah, I usually get 10 to 15 if I can. It just depends on how quickly the rest of the team is getting stuff. So it's like, you know, if I'm trying, it's like, hey...
But half the times when they were starting events, I wasn't on, and I never had the time.
Yeah, see, that was... Okay, that's my biggest issue. Because of the time differences with the entire team, like, I was having issues with certain events would start in the middle of me sleeping. Because they, like, not TBGs, but, like, other events would start, like, 1 in the morning or something, and then, like, next thing I know, by noon the next day, like, the event's half over with, and I'm sitting there going, oh, crap, like, I totally, you know... But it happens.
I kind of got mad and removed a bunch of people last Team Road to Glory. Because we didn't even get past the first one. And I looked at it that me and the other generals were the only ones doing. Me, the general, and the owner were the only ones doing it. And we was like, we just can't do it as a 3-person team.
Right.
So I ended up telling the owner and general, I said, just forget about it.
Yeah.
And I said, it's pretty sad when you can't even get 20 points on the first one.
Yeah, I get that. Keith Lee wins it. I figured he would.
Well, actually, we got that one, but it was only us 3 that really earned it.
Right. Oh, look at that replay. Keith Lee hit the pounce. I didn't even know I still had replays turned on, but apparently I do. Okay.
But I understand, like, I'm in...
Nice, Kingly, nice.
We're all in different time periods.
Right.
Like how it's 11:44 for me, and it's almost 11 o'clock. It's almost 10 o'clock for you, I believe.
Yeah, it's 10 minutes to 10 for me here, basically. Yeah. But yeah, Kingly, no, I get it. You destroyed a team earlier in TSG. That's good, man. That's good. Like I said, I do feel bad about what happened. Y'all missed the team, but... Yeah, I don't even have an excuse. Like, there was no excuse. Like, I maxed, but I didn't get all my matches done, so there's not really much I could do about that at that point. You know, it's like... You know, it happens.
didn't even know the music.
And it probably didn't help that I wasn't as active on Discord as I should have been towards the end of it, because not that I wasn't paying attention to it, because I was, but I wasn't talking as much just because I had so much other, I got Twitter, I got Facebook, I got this, I got that, and it's like every time I turn around there's like notifications going off. I'm like, trying to keep up with everything. Because I have Discord for the TCW stuff too, which I really need to update that. Maybe sometime in the future. Yeah, I would love to be back at some point, man, if they're willing to have me. Or if you guys are getting to a point where you need somebody and you know that I'm there. So, like, if you guys need the help, I will help as much as I can. So, like I said, I got no hard feelings with nobody.
Their question is, will they take you back?
It depends on the owner. Kingsley is not the owner, but, and I have no problems with Hollow. Like, I am a little hurt that he blocked me when I know that he was subscribed to the channel here and he would come and watch and hang with us. So I was like, dude, I don't know what that was about, but no big deal. Supercard. WWE Supercard, the mobile game. I've been playing that for every season.
Well, I've been playing it since season 1.
Yeah, that's what I've been doing. Granted, okay, I will admit, I think I missed most of the second season just because at that time there was a lot of issues with the game, so I just stopped kind of playing it. But
I played all seasons.
Yeah, I mean, I just wasn't very active in season 2. I wasn't. At that time, I was still working, and it was just.
I remember back in season 1, I can just remember when you didn't have all this code breaker and TLC and.
I actually like TLC. The problem is when you get an opponent that will attack and then wait 24 hours to do their next attack, and it's like, seriously? I've had that happen to me a couple times. I'm like, I'm not, so, like, when it's my turn and I know that they've done that a couple rounds, I will literally just opt out.
The NXT Women's Tag Team Championships now that they're...
Yeah, you know what? I'm kind of wondering that myself. I'm thinking... My thoughts on this, okay, because both Caden and Katana have went to the main roster, so did Isla and Alba. So I'm thinking after Tuesday, the other night, I'm thinking what they should do is they should vacate the title and have, like they're going to do with NXT Women's title with Indies, have a tag team tournament. Have a Dusty Rhodes Tag Team Classic for the women. And the winning team becomes the tag team champions. That's what I would do. I mean, they could make new tag teams right there. The dumbest thing I think they did, because right now the rivalry is kind of, after Tuesday I noticed, it's just kind of falling off. Like, people are behind it, but then again, some people aren't. It's Gigi and JC. That rivalry just needs to end. It's literally, it's to a point.
Jane had a pretty bad cut from that steel step spot.
Yeah, she did, and Gigi didn't look very good either, I don't think. But yeah, I really think that they should just do a tournament for the tag titles. I don't think Gigi and JC should have been split up necessarily. But if they do, and they've already kind of hinted...
Shawn Michaels seen the potential, so you can't argue with that. If Shawn Michaels sees potential.
Right. And I like that Shawn kind of knows what he's doing. You know, like, honestly, people say NXT is not that good. Okay, you have to think about it. Triple H had it, it was good. And then Triple H didn't have it for... during that whole NXT 2.0 BS. Okay, at that point, Shawn was kind of in charge of it, but then again, he wasn't. I think, like...
Really, the person fully in charge of that was Vince McMahon.
Yeah, kind of. He was trying to purposely bury NXT. Hey, Kala, what's up? Welcome in. Right, thank you, Nitty Perry. I appreciate that. In NXT for the women's tag titles? Yes, I think they should. You know, and then, like... what was I saying? So then after 2.0, that you notice that's when Shawn Michaels, halfway through that, he started taking over, and we started seeing good stars like Cora Jade and Braun Breaker and Grayson Waller and all this. So now that Shawn's taken over it, it's just it's doing pretty good. Eating Star Wars goldfish.
Lost NXT Tag Team Champions and NXT Women's Champions.
And she had to drop the title because she's going to Raw, right? Well, yeah, Indy dropped, which was dumb.
No,
Indy.
No, it wasn't. Indy didn't drop the title because she was going to Raw because of her foot and her recovery time. That's the reason why she dropped it.
Well, that and she is going to Raw.
She is going to Raw, but
yeah,
they could have had a stint where Indian.
Well, see, okay, so if they would have planned this outright, they should have just done this outright. So what they were supposed to do with Indy, the backup plan was once they found out about her foot. The backup plan was Indy would go into the match, she'd take a small bump, go to the outside or whatever, and Tiffany Stratton was supposed to win. Tiffany Stratton was supposed to be our NXT Women's Champion, and that would set up for Indy to go to the main roster. We wouldn't have to have this tournament now for a WWE or an NXT Women's title.
Tiffany Stratton's gonna win it.
Yeah, well, they've already said that Tiffany's the next big star of NXT. It's going to be either Tiffany or Cora, and that's if Cora doesn't get called up in the next month. Because there's talk about her and Braun getting called up. You know, Braun Breaker, because they're a couple, and they like to keep couples together. So at some point, I see that happening. You know, so I don't know. Star Wars Goldfish. Oh, yeah, by the way, May the 4th be with you guys, and tomorrow is Revenge of the 5th. I forgot about that. Star Wars days. Tells you how much I've been paying attention today. I totally forgot today was May 4th. I was like, oh yeah, it is the 4th, isn't it? That's alright. The other night, when it was getting to become May 1st, I so wanted to bust out NSYNC and be like, it's gonna be May. But I didn't. I totally just messed that up.
Bye, bye, bye.
That's a wrong song, but same band. So many pros, right? I'll be honest, they should have had her put over either Tiffany or Roxanne so they could have Indy go to Raw. That's what I'm saying. Tiffany Stratton was slated to win that match, but Indy said no, that she wanted to compete. She actually was legit not supposed to compete in that match.
Out of all the boy bands,
Alba and Isla win. Right? They have Baby Yoda on the front of the bag. Nice. Revenge of the Fist. I said 5th, Adrian. I did not say Revenge of the 5th. Or the Fist. It's probably just the way it sounds on the microphone. What exactly in the history of WWE would make you ever expect them to actually have things planned out? I don't know, but that is what...
Well,
so I guess somebody did an interview with Shawn Michaels after Tuesday when he was asked about the whole Indy Hartwell thing and the injury, and Booker T talked about it too, and he goes, no, legit, we were supposed to... The backup plan, if Indy could not compete that night with that injury, it was supposed to go to Tiffany Stratton, and then Indy would, at that point, at the end of the show, say, okay, I'm going to Raw, blah, 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 and then the whole Dexter thing where she got walked out. Now, all that happened except for the fact that Tiffany didn't win the belt. So, you know. So I made the joke. No, Adrian, you're fine, you're fine. What are the odds of that, right? And just like in real life, defeat Katana and Chance. I know, right? I'm drinking out of my Baby Yoda cup in my Baby Yoda room. I know, everything you guys went from wrestling to Baby Yoda now. That's interesting. Alright, so NXT's done. Oh, yeah. If we can get through SmackDown, dude, we got In Your House tonight. Oh, that's going to be good. Oh, my God, look at this match. So, alright. So, I'm going to take a look at this. I might have to change some stuff, but we'll see. I don't know. We might even just let it play out. But we got Triple H and JBL. JBL coming out with Happy Corbin. Triple H with Stephanie. The guy is a pacemaker, but, you know, we're weird, and we're going to make him compete anyway. Bad Bunny versus LA Knight. Ooh, okay. Well, the way Tiffany set up the pin after her finish is not like her at all. She basically turned her body to where her legs are towards... no, I totally missed the other... Did you grab the tail? Yes, I did, Adrian. I have all 3 of them on Unrivaled now. By the way, I just got rid of a couple of my characters I wasn't using on that profile, so you're good. Yet I know nothing about Baby Yoda or Star Wars. Oh, good Lord, help us. I'm just kidding. Basically making it look like Indy would break up the pin. Oh, yeah. We got Queen Zelina and Xia Li taking on Shayna and Ronda. Oh, that could be interesting. Sheamus versus Solo. Ooh, that could be good. Jimmy and Jay versus Massey and Mansoor. Gunther versus Drew Gulak.
Ian?
You're right. John Cena versus Kurt Angle. Oh, good Lord. Charlotte versus Liv. Jinder and Shanky versus Kofi. Why has that always been my main event for the last like few episodes? Jinder and Shanky versus Kofi and Xavier. It's a bad I almost want to skip. I like, okay, out of all of this, there's 1, 2, 3. I'm thinking about it, honestly. What do you guys think? Should we just go to the In Your House pay-per-view? DKO says yes. What do you guys think?
The only matches that I like out of that is Triple H and JBL and the Bad Bunny and LA Knight.
Yeah, that one actually looks pretty good. And it's a rivalry match, too, so that'd be kind of interesting. But, I mean, some of the women's ones aren't too bad, but just, I don't know, man. Our main event one...
I'm just tired of
like
seeing
that.
I'm sore.
Well, it's because they're locked in a rivalry, I think is why. Eventually, John Cena versus Kurt Angle, that's going to be a great match, right? It would be.
Or we could do start the show and just simulate the matches that we don't want to watch and watch the other ones.
That works, yeah, we could do that. Well, let's do that. Let's just start the show. Whatever you guys don't want to see, just let me know and we'll skip it. And then when we get to the In Your House pay-per-view, we're going to watch the whole thing regardless. Because I like watching the pay-per-view stuff. It's actually kind of cool. Now I want cookie dough. You know, in a way that sounds good, but in another way that sounds like a really bad gut ache. All right.
Oh, yeah, you know it's a gut ache when cookie dough is so good. You just want to eat a whole tub of it.
Papa Murphy's, man. Papa Murphy's. Some people probably don't even know what Papa Murphy's is, but it's a pizza place that makes cookie dough.
I remember when I was in school and we was learning how to bake cookies, and my cookie wasn't cooked all the way, and I asked the teacher if it was eatable. She said, well, you're not going to die from it, so eat it.
Yeah, technically you're not supposed to because of raw egg, but, I mean, people have been doing it for years and haven't really gotten sick. It just depends on, I don't know. You just got to know what you're doing.
One time we was, you know, in science when you have to learn to dissect something, right?
Oh, I hated that. Oh.
Yeah, we had to dissect a big fat pig.
I didn't do the pig. I did the worm. We did the, let's see, I did the worm, which that one was nasty.
Dissect on a worm.
Yeah, that was the weirdest one, dude. I don't know how the hell that worked, but anyway, yeah, we had to dissect an earthworm, a frog. What the hell? I think it was a mouse. Was the?
And then at the University of Kentucky, when I was there, I had to dissect a sheep.
What the? The hell did you go to? Butcher school?
No,
Jesus, dude.
No, most colleges have you dissect a sheep.
Okay, I said I didn't go to college, so I guess maybe that's, you know. But I'm just like, no.
But out of all the things I dissected a big pig, a baby pig. I don't even know how we even dissected the spike.
Don't ever tell Alexa Bliss that you dissected a pig. She would kill you. Liv Morgan, too.
Yeah, Liv Morgan has a baby pig.
I know. She doesn't post it on social media much anymore. Of course, half the time she's not home.
I'm going to go turn it into some bacon.
Oh, don't do that. Don't get me wrong. I like bacon and I like pork, but, like, every time I see a little piggy, especially, like, I miss Alexa's pig. Larry Steve. That thing was cool. Sucks that it died last year. But it had health issues, but that was one reason why she wasn't wrestling for a little bit last year too. I remember that. And then she went into like a depression, not eating type thing again or something, and just, oh good lord, it was
right here on my toes. Remember, she was doing a good job on that on the Jamie Fallon show.
Yeah. I still can't believe she was on Masked Singer. She can actually sing. I was like, Alexa? I knew she could sing, but I didn't know she could sing that good. But sad part is, I already knew it was her just by the clues. Like, the clues were so obvious who it was. Now Kevin Owens and Sami Zayn run SmackDown and Raw. Oh, jeez. In the 5th grade, we dissected a cow eyeball. Ew. And then a fish. Yeah, like I said, we didn't get a cow eyeball. I'm glad we only did the worm and the frog and the mouse, but even that was nasty. A sheep and a dissection. That's an autopsy. Right? Meh. Sorry, DKO was just looking for his lamb chops. I'm just kidding. I can't believe that that's a thing. Like, why would you teach somebody that? Alright, JBL throwing down them dollars. I'll take $1. This is an interesting way to start a SmackDown show. Triple H and JBL, Hall of Famers going at it, and you got Happy Corbin and Stephanie at ringside. Okay. You still there, dude?
Yeah, I'm still here.
Oh, okay.
I'm watching this video that my friend sent me. That's why I got my mic muted.
Oh, okay.
I don't want to get you copyrighted on your.
Oh, yeah, I know what you're talking about. Yeah, stupid copyright BS. I hate that. That's why I don't do music anymore. I used to have music through my. I gotta play music on my phone through my headset, but I made sure it was non-copyrighted from YouTube. It doesn't matter. I still got in trouble for it. I was like, screw you. Damn YouTube. Now damage control and K are rivals. Nice. I also dissected the CAWS in second grade. Second grade? Dude. No. What's up, South Beach? South Beach Wrestling. Not much, man. We're doing some WWE Universe stuff tonight. Just kind of relaxing, taking it easy tonight. I was supposed to do this last night, but due to severe thunderstorms, my power got knocked out for a little bit, so I didn't want to risk it. Didn't want to be like 2 matches in, all of a sudden, bloop, there goes your power. That's so hard to even think about, Eric, that you had to do that in second grade with the CAWS eye. Just got off work. Nice. Well, thank you for joining us after your long day at work, I bet. And again, I'm not playing this if anybody's wondering. I just keep forgetting to turn off the damn heads-up display, so. Ryan's show was on last night. Oh, yeah. Yeah, I watched. Well, luckily I had service on my phone. I have unlimited data on my phone, so I was able to watch some of it, but I couldn't comment correctly because, I don't know, it was just being stupid. But then his stream, like, abruptly ended because his game crashed. I was like, no! He's doing the roster reveal. Yeah, Steel Academy. Yeah. I thought it was cool at the time. I mean, it seems cool, but then again, you think about it, you're like, they're teaching you how to be a murderous cow person at, like, what, age 7, 8? Dude. I watched some of it and then I went to bed. Nice. 3:30 to midnight, so I closed. Oh my goodness. It's always weird to hear people talk about their work hours now, because I haven't worked since 2019, because I'm on disability now, but it seems weird to like even think about the fact that I used to work like weird hours. Well, Stephanie doing her job, distracting our female referee here. Kitchen manager. Oh, nice. That'd be kind of fun, I guess. JBL's mad. He's like, how come Stephanie distracted, but Happy Corbin just sits here and does nothing? He is not the new wrestling. I still can't believe they did the whole wrestling god gimmick with Happy Corbin. Like, that was definitely a stupid Vince idea, because that was just dumb. Oh, at McDonald's. Oh, okay. Nice. Now you're making me... No, I am not tired. I don't know why I keep yawning. Stephanie trying to distract, and the referee's just like, nope. Work noon, just still working right now. Oh my goodness. I miss working, but then again I don't. Does that make sense? Like, I miss some of the people, obviously miss the money, but don't miss all the backstage, behind the scenes politics and, you know, just the shadiness of it, the drama of it. Like that I don't miss at all. Crappy pay. Yeah. I did okay at my last job. Last job I had, I was, like I said, I was security for Google, so I was a security guard. When I left, I was making almost 13 an hour, which is not bad for where we live. But now some of the guys I hear are making like 20 bucks an hour because they got bought out by a different company. But it's like, dude, 20 bucks an hour, just walk around? Like, okay. It's okay, JBL wasn't a wrestling god either. Hey, Matt, how's it going? Imitate Games. Make sure you guys check him out, South Beach. Anybody that's got a Fed here or is a part of EFED, check them out here. I make $14.50. That's not bad. I think, was it next month or in July, Oregon and Washington's minimum wage goes up to like about that or almost 15. I remember when I first started working. Okay, so we're talking like 2005, 2006. At that time, minimum wage for me was $6.25 an hour. Of course, that was back when gas was like $1.98 a gallon and milk was like $2. And now milk, I just paid yesterday $4 a gallon, and gas is $3.89 a gallon. So, or no, $3.89 and almost $4 again. And yeah, it's just crazy. When I was working, I was making 24 an hour. Dang, man, that's not bad. I mean, in my eyes, that's not bad, but for you, obviously, it's a little different. But $5.15, wow, was your lowest? Damn. Then at that time and a half, obviously. Oh, right, time and a half was always great. They're like, you want to work a holiday? I'm like, yeah, I'll make the 20-something an hour, sure. 27 an hour? Dang, that's pretty good. Nah, I like I said, I do miss some of the stuff I did. You know, the job wasn't hard. I just didn't like the hours. I didn't, you know. It's hard to walk around an empty building when there's nobody there at night and try to stay up all night. And it's when there's nobody to talk to and nothing to do for like 10 hours straight. You just walk around a building full of nothing but computer monitors, and you know, it's a giant data center. That's all it is. Just a bunch of computers full of all of your guys' emails and pictures and Netflix passwords and all that stuff. That's all the Google data center is, basically. It just saves all that stuff on a giant server. 65 hours a week, Jesus. I think the most I ever did was 54 hours in 1 week. Damn. Bringing home $1,400 a week. Wow, that's not bad. So I'm a trainer, so when I have a student, I get an extra 5. Oh, that's not bad. Triple H beats JBL. Well, JBL could go back to obscurity. So you guarded the cloud. Basically. I was the guardian of the cloud. Well, one of many. But yeah, that's basically what it is. I was a cloud guard. Yeah, pretty much. The only bad part is I didn't have any weapons. They literally gave us a walkie-talkie, a flashlight, and a notepad. That's it. Not like we were ever expecting anything to happen anyway. But yeah, we're just basically I was securing and guarding a bunch of computer chips. I mean, that's basically what it is. Oh, Triple H got busted. I thought he did. Surprised his pacemaker let him continue in that match. Alright, so if I'm not, excuse me, I got the hiccups. Whew. So does anybody actually want to, right, Observe and Report? You know, that's a good movie, by the way.
That was a long video.
Right? So what do you think? I know you wanted to see Bad Bunny and LA Knight. What about everybody else? You guys want to see this match? Just to see what happens? Bad Bunny, LA Knight. As we're gonna skip probably like this one and maybe this one. I don't know, we'll see. But Bad Bunny
If we
LA
get
Knight.
tag matches, we're not gonna get to the pay-per-view tonight.
Yeah, that's kind of what I was thinking. Yeah. Yeah, 'cause I haven't done a pay-per-view on here in a long time, so to do in your house would be really cool if we can get to it. Honestly, I think we should.
I think in your house is only 7 matches. That'd at least make it like 8 or 9.
I think it's more than that. Because I think I changed it, so I think it's more than that. All right, everybody wants to see and a half, right? No, I get it.
Everybody wants to see the Gunther match.
You can't skip the ring general. But we already know how that's gonna go. Gunther's gonna win it. Like, what about?
Just go to the Gunther match. Same like everything else.
All right, so let's simulate this. I'm gonna let the computer simulate. So I'm gonna hit random, and it changed the match anyway. We ended up getting Angel Garza and Kane versus LA Knight and Bad Bunny.
Okay, that's weird.
That's a rivalry match, but that is a weird rivalry match. Right? Ooh, John Cena versus Jurt Anal, right? Alright, so we're going to skip this one too. Queen Zelina and Xia Li. That's an odd team. I mean, I can see it, but... And Zelina and Xia won. They beat Shayna and Ronda. That's funny. Alright, Sheamus versus Solo.
Solo by himself.
Right? What do I have a feeling this is going to change, but it probably won't. Let's see. Can Solo win a match without... Yep, Solo won it. Damn. Impressive. Jimmy and Jay with Roman.
That just proves Solo don't need the bloodline.
Right? That's what I'm thinking. And they changed this one to Jay versus Massey. Hey, Massey finally got a loss? That's the first time in my universe that anybody from Maximum Male Models actually lost. Well, his name is Solo, right? That is true. Alright, Gunther versus Drew. You guys wanted to see it. Alright, let's do it. I'm gonna laugh if Gulak wins this, though. I really am, because we already know we've had Gulak doing pretty good there for a while in my universe, so... I don't know. Stranger things have happened, I guess.
Yeah, I guess you can say that.
Yeah, we'll get to the in-your-house stuff tonight. Don't worry, guys. Just hopefully everybody can stay awake for it. His real name is Han Solo of the Bloodline. Right? Alright, Gunther versus... Matt, you're on a roll tonight, buddy. Alright. It's all Twitter stuff. I'm not worried about that.
Oh, Solo's in the main event of WrestleMania on mine.
Nice.
Jimmy Uso and Roman Reigns rivalry is coming to an end at Mania.
Why the hell is it showing the... Okay, that's weird. It's showing the WWE symbol that's supposed to be Imperium. The heck? This game messed up their entrance?
Speaking of Seth's song, the main event at my WrestleMania Universe mode is Solo Sikoa versus Seth Rollins.
It's only 3:13, says Matt. Right, I always forget you're like so far ahead of me. Seth's song in my head. You know, okay, so somebody brought this up the other day.
I can't believe it.
Shanky's
the United States champion.
Oh, jeez. So somebody brought this to my attention on social media the other day, and I thought this would be a cool idea. What if, at some point, because now that Rollins and Shinsuke Nakamura are both on Raw, I want to see them in a fight, because I want to hear the crowd go, you know, Rollins, and then you've got Nakamura's theme song that they sing too. That crowd would be absolutely insane to listen to. There'd be no way those guys could fight with that kind of an atmosphere. I mean, you get Rollins' music, Shinsuke's music. Like, it would just be... I don't know, it's just weird to me. The trio's entrance stuff is all out of whack. I figured as much. Yeah, because, like, it started to work, and then all of a sudden they come out on stage and it's not working. That's really weird.
I can't believe Shanky's United States champion out of all people.
Right? You're going down. More like you're gonna get slapped into next millennium there, Gulak.
He's held the Cruiserweight Championship, a multi-time 24/7 champion. Gulak craves the 24/7 title because he's always ready to fight.
Who did he shank to win the belt? Shanky, I get it. That's I never thought about that.
Well, you'll never believe who he beat.
Yeah, I just realized, what the hell ever happened to Shanky? He wasn't in the draft, was he?
No.
I wonder if they're gonna send him back down to
United
NXT.
States champion on Raw, and Shanky won it at Mania. Was AJ Styles.
Right, Gunther is going to Cave Drew. Chops for
AJ
days coming.
AJ Styles was United States champion.
Oh, jeez. Hey, Travis, what's up, buddy? Travis Majors. Hopefully you're doing good, man. Glad to see you popping in tonight for a little bit.
Now the question is, how long can Shanky hold the United States title?
Right. Yeah, so on the next episode of this, I gotta remember to turn off the heads-up display, because if I go out of universe mode after this and do it before we do the in your house, when I go back into it, it'll change the in your house matches. I don't know why it does that, but that's still a thing where if you exit out of the mode, it doesn't save everything, so it's like a brand new card every time. And I'm like, why? Till he gets deported. Gunther is going to Cave Drew. Gulak just in with all those knife edge chops, right? Oh, look, Gunther had to use his bum. Oh, Gulak with the takedown, nice.
Shanky won the United States title at WrestleMania Mania, but yet
Wow.
he's 14 months in and he hasn't defended it.
Who did he beat, though?
AJ Styles.
Oh, AJ Styles. That's interesting.
Yeah. We're going to NXT TakeOver in your house. Speaking of, that's your next pay-per-view.
Yep, yeah, that's my next one. Gunther destroyed Kingston's chest with those chops. Oh, I bet. Well, I mean, Big Show used to do it to Kingston all the time. Kingston even admitted, he goes, that's the reason why his chest is the way it is a little bit, is because those nasty chops that he used to receive from people like Kane and Undertaker and, you know, whatnot. And Big Show was the worst.
That's funny. Because my main event was your opener for NXT, Wesley versus Carmelo Hayes in a rivalry match.
Jeez. Apparently our games are thinking alike a little bit, I guess.
But my women's tag team champions are...
That's why I said at some point here, maybe the next episode after this in your house stuff, I'm gonna do a draft, and I'm not gonna do a big draft like I did last season. I think this time around I'm just gonna draft like 10 to 15 people from each roster and just switch it up, just to kind of see, you know, if that makes a difference.
That's what I did.
And I'm going to try to keep factions with factions and tag teams with tag teams just because it makes it easier. But Travis, this is DKO, aka Anarchy. He's a part of the Level Up roster. Right? Yeah, Anarchy's on Level Up. Yeah.
Level Up.
I'm like, it's not unrivaled, so it's, yeah, Level Up. I'm like, obviously not Vortex, because, you know, it's all women's, but... Yeah, see, if I would have done stuff right last night, this would have been last night, but due to thunderstorms, I had to postpone it till tonight, because tonight was supposed to be Level Up, but I figure I'll go ahead and we'll just come back Sunday. So again, next 2 nights, guys, if anybody's watching, next 2 nights, Friday for me, Saturday for me, I won't be streaming, which means I will not be streaming after Backlash on Friday. Or Saturday. So, just so you guys know. Because I'm going to try to watch Backlash, hopefully. I don't even know if I'll be...
Today's Friday. So that means SmackDown's tonight.
Yep. Yeah, so it'll be Smack...
Thursday.
Yeah, it's still Thursday. Because it's barely 10:30. And Gunther wins it! Gunther has the most devastating chops in WWE. Yes, he does. At one point, if Big Show was still active, I would have loved to see Big Show versus Gunther in a chop-off. Like... Hell, even throw in Mark Henry. That would have been, you know, World's Strongest Man, World's Strongest Chop. There's so much they could have done with certain people. It's like, dang it. Who are in factions who are going to draft the whole faction to a different show? Some of them, yes. There are some factions I might split up. Like, this one I could split up because... Ludwig and Giovanni could stay a team, and then Gunther could go on his own. That is something, you know, that I might do. Obviously, like, New Day, I would split up. I've done that before. Or drop to his knees if Gunther hit with one. Right? He probably would. Alright, anybody actually want to see Cena versus Angle? Yes, no. Otherwise, we got Charlotte and Liv. And obviously, we got Jinder and Shanky, which... For
one person wanted to see that.
Yeah, I think I know somebody said they wanted to see Cena and Angle. Cena versus Anal. Woohoo! Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness.
Most of my legends are on.
Ah, you know what? Let's just do this. Let's just... Right, now I get it. Let's just go to the In Your House. Alright, so Angle beat Cena. Let's see. Liv versus Charlotte. Let me guess. It's going to be Liv. Yep. Wow, Liv beat Charlotte. Okay, cool. And we're going to skip this one real quick. Normally I wouldn't skip these, but we are... Wow! They changed the main event to Kofi versus Brock Lesnar. And Lesnar destroyed Kingston. Like, it was supposed to be the New Day versus Shanky and Jinder, and it ended up being Kofi versus Lesnar. What? Ah, Kofi Mania got stopped again. Okay. Dang. That stinks. Alright, so before we go to the next show, I actually probably should check to make sure In Your House has more. Brock wasn't even in the car. I know, he went... Well, it was a rivalry match, so... That's probably what happened, is they just changed everything, and then... Yeah. Alright, so let's edit this. So it says number of matches 8. Yeah, we're gonna up this because that's just how I like to do things. I'm mean that way. So we're gonna go to 14. So 14 matches for In Your House. Let's see if we can do it. Alright, so we gotta go to the next show. Get into your game since Rhodes punched him in the face. No, do not.
Start. Beat Alba Fire to become the new NXT Women's Champion at In Your House.
Nice. Lesnar gets into your game since Rhodes punched him in the face. Oh, there you go. Do not split up the New Day. Okay. LOL, I just had a rivalry between Cora and Roxanne. Dude, that seems like that is just like an ongoing thing, even in my show. Alright, so before I start this, I just want to see what the card is. So Malachi Black versus Tyler Bate. Okay, that could be good. Carmelo Hayes versus Wesley for the North American title. Okay. CM Punk versus Noam Dar. Okay. Apollo Crews versus Tyler Breeze. Okay. OGs taking on each other. Okay. But what the... That is supposed to be Byron Saxton, not Naomi. And why is Naomi come out with Naomi? What the... I hate when this glitch happens. I know it's an image thing, so I'm that cracks me up. But anyway, it's supposed to be Byron Saxton, Adam Pearce taking on Julius and Brutus. Hey, JR, what's up, man? Right, it's Naomi Saxton being accompanied by Naomi. Oh my gosh! But at the same time, I want to see the pay-per-view, right? Roxanne Perez versus Cora Jade, but that's not Cora Jade. Yeah, see, I don't know what is up with my images, but that has been an issue, I think, with renders, I think is what it is. Alright, this one should be good. 6-woman tag team match. You got the team of Gigi, Mandy, and Sol Ruka taking on JC, Lash, and Scott. Wait a minute. My game's supposed to have JC and GG together with Mandy. What the hell? Cora went blacked. Oh my god. Oh my goodness. Yeah, hey Jared. Yeah, that happens. In my game, the game had both Creed brothers fight each other. Yeah, I've seen that too. Alright, Britt Baker and Michelle McCool. Okay, that one's not bad. Braun versus Waller for the title. Sean versus JD, and that's not even Sean, that's Ty Conti. So, I guess Ty Conti's going to take... What in the world is this game doing to me tonight? AJ Lee versus Ty Mello, so Ty Mello gets 2 matches. Okay! But did she come back? Right? I know, Stoney, it's messed up. It's just... Ilya Dragunov versus Keith Lee. Chris Jericho versus Booker T. Alba and Isla versus... Nobody and... Idris and Afe. Okay.
They're showing us they facing...
Yeah, it's the stupid renders, dude. I wasn't having this issue for a while, but after the last patch, I noticed some of the render stuff started getting messed up. So, it looks like
Adam co-render with what's the status ain't there.
Yeah, I think I'm gonna have to, as much as I don't hate doing this, I'm probably gonna have to go through and start taking off renders again, like I had to do last year. It seems like somehow the patch...
I haven't had no problem with renders, like my renders are still there.
Yeah, I don't know what it is. Another team that... I didn't look on their face sheets. This happened. Okay, alright, Matt. I gotta bite my tongue on that one because that was great. Wow. These comments tonight. Alright, Malachi Black and Tyler Bate. What do y'all think?
Malachi Black.
Yeah, I'm thinking Malachi takes this one, but... That model for Malachi looked really good.
Yeah, I
Gotta
wanted
have
to go
a
to my community creations here and download 2 new NXT titles for my NXT brand.
Right. No, I get what you're saying, Matt. Isla Dawn's face looked a little too happy about that. I get it. Happy Cinco de Mayo to anyone from Mexico. That is right, yeah. Happy Cinco de Mayo. Oh, that's right. I get food tomorrow. Well, I have access to more funds for food. We'll just put it that way. So that means I can get a taco pizza tomorrow. Yeah, I could have taco pizza on Cinco de Mayo. Hell yeah. I watched Rainfield last night. Oh, yeah?
Well, while you're watching the SmackDown, you can enjoy a taco pizza.
Yeah, if only I could actually watch SmackDown. I don't have live TV. So I have to wait till it's on Hulu at like 2 o'clock in the morning.
No, you want to know something? There's actually a way you can watch it. You have a computer, don't you?
No, unfortunately I do not anymore. The one I had...
Either.
I don't have a computer or laptop. My my stuff stopped working a while back ago. I do have a tablet, but... Dude, whoever did this Malachi Black model, this looks amazing. I mean, obviously the mask is off a little bit, but hey, you know what? I can't complain. That looks really good. They gave him Rhea Ripley's entrance, which actually kind of works.
That's not Rhea Ripley's entrance.
No, the music. You guys can't hear the music. I keep forgetting that. But, yeah, they gave him Rhea Ripley's entrance music with Karrion Kross's videos and his actual entrance. That's actually kind of cool. Would have been cool if they would... Okay, so if they would have done like a... what is that? A custom... Yeah, a custom entrance. Have him come out like he's supposed to in this, and then partway through the ring, have the whole arena go black, and then keep it that way until he gets to the ring, and then turn the light back on, kind of like they do in AEW. Because I know there's a way to do that. You gotta mess with the lighting, but I could do it, but it's kind of a pain in the butt. But like I said, that actually doesn't look that bad from a distance. The tattoos look great. Should have gave him Balor's lighting. Ooh, yeah, that would have worked.
Alright, those are my 2 new titles I downloaded for NXT.
Oh, you sent me.
NXT European Championship for my Universe show and an NXT United States Women's Championship.
Oh, did you send me a message?
What?
No, I said, did you send me a message?
Not that I know of.
Oh. Well, I thought. No, I thought you sent me a message about what you were just talking about. But it's not you. It's a YouTube notification.
No, but
Bodyslam.net Pro Wrestling live in 30 minutes with UFC 288 preview show. Okay, well, I'm not gonna watch that right now, so not that I subscribe to a lot of stuff, but then like I'll admit there are some stuff I don't always watch just because most of it I already know thanks to Twitter. Should have okay. Look, it's Tyler, the Queen's Wave. I always thought that's weird. He does the Queen's Wave thing. I always thought that was kind of. I mean, I get it. That's unique to his character, but Tyler Bates really interesting character though. He's getting his butt whooped by Malachi here though. Malachi, stop taunting.
Okay, so I gotta put those 2 titles on my line.
Oh, look at that. Tyler Bates pulled out a Dean Ambrose with that, like, slingshot clothesline thing. I like Bates out of the mountain than 7. I did too. I liked him a lot better than Trent 7. I wasn't really a Trent 7 fan. I think the dumbest move that Trent 7 did was go to AEW. He literally had, what, 2 matches, and then you never seen him again? Actually, that's about like 90% of the AEW roster, but again, that's my opinion. Just wait. Roderick Strong will have a good run for about a couple of weeks, 2 or 3 weeks, and then watch. You'll never hear of him again. I mean, look at what they did to Kyle O'Reilly, and and Bobby Fish isn't even there anymore. Trent Seven was kind of up there in age with that too. In my opinion, Ring of Honor is AEW's version of WWE's NXT. What's sad is like ROH, they don't even really do much with it, really. Oh, and then so what was it? Yesterday or today, they announced that they no longer are doing AEW Dark or AEW Dark Elevation due to the fact that now they're exclusive to Warner Brothers or whatever, so they no longer can have the 2 dark shows. I'm sitting there going, oh, well, there goes another half of the roster that can't wrestle. What is AEW going to do? Have a 3-hour Dynamite and a 2-hour Rampage? I mean, at this point, that's about like the only thing they can do. They're using a lot of the roster on ROH. Wait, isn't ROH only on Warner Brothers now or something? I don't know. I have a hard time keeping up with AEW, to be honest. I usually just watch it all on YouTube or something because I can never, obviously I don't watch it live, but I keep up with some of it. I just can't keep up with some of their storylines though. Speaking of UFC, I hope Shudo smashes Sterling, right? Be nice to see Sterling finally get his butt whooped for a while. I do kind of have to agree with you on that. Knock his ego down a few pegs. Somebody said that, okay, so I guess Paul Heyman said something about Conor McGregor, and now Conor McGregor said that he wants a piece of Roman Reigns on social media, and I'm sitting there going, okay, well, Endeavor, which is UFC, bought WWE, so could we possibly see a weird thing between Roman and Conor? That'd be kind of interesting. Of course, I don't think Conor McGregor would actually be somebody I would want on a microphone in WWE if you're supposed to be quote-unquote kid-friendly. Jade Cargill is basically the Roman Reigns of AEW women's division. I like Jade Cargill. I do have to admit, though, they really botched that finish. that she had the other night with Taya Valkyrie. If you go back and you watch the last, like, what was it, 20, 30 seconds of that match, it was just brutal. Oh, there it is, Black Mass. This could be it. Malachi. And it's over. Malachi wins. Dang. So if you guys called Malachi to win, you got it. Jade blocked you on Twitter? What? I wonder. She might have me blocked too. Who knows? I don't care. I guarantee you that 65% of AEW's roster is at catering. Probably. Or at home. Collision is coming on Saturdays. Oh yeah, I forgot about that. I heard that they were going to do that. I wonder if that's going to be any good. Uploaded Jace's moveset. Okay, cool. Thanks, Eric. I will try to get that. If I can't get it later tonight, I'll try to get it tomorrow. Alright, have a good night, Eric. I appreciate it, man. You stated a fact and she didn't like it. Yeah, that's why I don't really say much to actual wrestlers.
Most of them nowadays.
Yeah, they get so offended by stuff. She'd be really offended. Never mind. I was gonna say she'd be really offended if she saw some of the stuff that I've liked on Twitter that has to do with her. We'll just put it that way. I don't usually comment on stuff on Twitter.
Tega would get mad at me if she seen what I liked about her on Twitter.
Oh, I'm pretty sure like Ty Conti and Mandy and Cora and about 90% of the women's wrestlers around the world will probably be mad at me right now. But you know what? Hey, if you're going to post photos like that, you're kind of asking for it. So, just my opinion. Yet they call us out on it when we do it. It's like, dude, okay, that's why I don't say anything anymore. I just like a post and let it go. I don't even retweet stuff anymore because people used to get mad at me. I'm like, you know what? Then don't do it. I said she was a Goldberg wannabe and she moved around the ring like a lame donkey. She is kind of a Goldberg wannabe. They actually are talking about having her end Goldberg's streak. I'm like, okay. At least they didn't give it to not Nia Jax. What's her name? Nyla Rose. I'm not a big fan of Nyla Rose, but that's just me. Connor just popped up at the BKFC's show this weekend. Oh, interesting. Her moves are more still than a pack of Pringles. I do like her Jaded move, which honestly is just a rip-off of Beth Phoenix's Glam Slam, but...
Pretty much.
I mean, actually, pretty much most of Jade Cargill's offense is Beth Phoenix. I mean, to an extent. Alright, well, back to the show for a minute. We got the NXT North American title on the line. Carmelo Hayes taking on Wesley. We've already seen Carmelo beat Wesley earlier. Let's see if he can beat him again and win the title. I'm getting tired of her winning. Yeah, I am too, but I get it. They're trying to build Jade as like this dominant force. People are saying the only person that should beat her would be Britt Baker. But didn't Jade beat Britt a couple of times already?
Yeah.
That's what I thought. Also commented on Taya's tweet and saying her move was better than Jade's, but a ripoff of Beth's. You think about it. Okay, so... Well, that's just like Mandy Rose's finisher. The Bed of Roses is technically Tommaso Ciampa's finisher. I mean... the fairy tale ending. It's literally the same move. I mean... I'm sorry, but nowadays everybody rips each other off. There's... Do you think about it? All our CAWS are ripping other people off, so yeah, at this point, oh well. Need someone better, right? Not blocked, so I'm winning. Yeah, there you go. I have to think they're waiting for Statlander to come back to beat Jade. Probably. I really wanted to see Ty Conti win something. Like, she was on a roll. They hyped her up really good, and she was going against Britt Baker in title matches, and then all of a sudden, oh, you're not good anymore because you married Sammy Guevara, and so we're just gonna have you be like his little outside interference eye candy, and that's all you.
By Logan Paul.
That isn't much of a loss at this point, though. I would be happy if Logan Paul blocked me. I'd be like, "Thank you."
Cause I seen him a video of my review on his prime drink, and
right.
I kind of disrespected and said it's just like a watered down Gatorade, and he blocked me for it.
That's funny. Well, that's basically what it is. It's so dumb. She won going through the table. Oh, jeez. Jade Cargill is basically doing Beth Phoenix finisher. Yeah, she is.
I'm banned by Roman Reigns too.
I honestly, I have no idea. I shouldn't be blocked from anybody, but it wouldn't surprise me if I am.
Reason I'm blocked.
I almost got blocked by Tiffany Stratton, but then I DM'd her, and I'm like, why are you trying to block me when you're the one that put up the post that... Okay, so she screwed this up, okay? And I'm going to be honest here. Somebody in the not safe for work community that posts weird stuff about the women, right? Posted a photo, a really nice looking hot photo of Tiffany Stratton up on Twitter, and put up there the human fleshlight. LOL. Right? What does Tiffany Stratton do? She goes and likes it and retweets it, not realizing that what she was doing. You have any idea how much her Twitter blew up with people wanting to be a follower of Tiffany Stratton when she literally liked that somebody's called her a human fleshlight? I laughed so hard at that she didn't realize what she had done, and I'm sitting there going, well, I guess the bimbo status definitely took effect there for a few minutes, because she literally had no idea what that was. Yeah, Tay Conti uses to be awesome. She rarely lost, and now she's seen as a side person. It really is sad. I like Tay Conti. I really do. I loved her in NXT. I loved her in the Mae Young Classics. I loved her in AEW, but now it's just like, I like to look at her, and I know she's good in the ring, but she ain't doing nothing with her, so yeah. Anna Jay is kind of the same way. She started out great, was in the Dark Order, joined Tay Conti, and now she's just kind of there. Like, that's the problem with AEW. They don't know what to do with them. They use them for a little bit, and then somebody else comes, shiny and new, comes along, and we're going to use that one for a while. And then they forget about them. Tiffany Stratton's finisher is moonsault like Io Sky.
Cody Rhodes is set to appear on SmackDown tonight.
Tonight?
Yeah.
Nice.
From what I read.
I could see that.
I hate when you open up Twitter now, all you see is like
spoilers.
No, not spoilers.
Oh, stuff you don't want to see?
Stuff that you shouldn't mention on live stream.
That's why I always tell people, if you follow me on Twitter, beware. I don't always retweet that stuff. I will like it, so I guess you might see if I like it, but you're not going to see if I retweet it. I don't know. But anyway, I always tell people, if you don't like it, just keep scrolling. You know? But I've learned not to retweet a lot of that stuff because, yeah, people get the wrong impression. And I'm like, okay, dude, first off, I'm a dude. I like what I like, and that's just what it is. You know, there's nothing wrong with it. But, no, I get what you're saying. There are some stuff I've seen on Twitter that I don't even like to see. And it doesn't even have to be, like, sexual or nudity. There's other stuff I've seen that I'm just like, no, this should not be on here. You have way too much talent and no way to use all of them properly. Right? That was a great move. This is actually not a bad match. Carmelo Hayes, Wesley. I think Wesley's going to retain his title, though. I really do. Oh! This could be it. Wesley hasn't even been injured in this match. Damn, Wesley took it. Wow. I can imagine Tony Khan sleeping 3 hours a day, sitting and planning matches at his kitchen table. Nah, he ain't planning matches. Well, okay, but if he is, he's not playing at the kitchen table, man. He's playing at like a little kiddie table with his AEW action figures that he has and former WWE figures in his AEW little play ring, and he's going, "Ooh, I want to put this guy against this guy and this woman against this, and this is what we're gonna do in real life. Here you go, guys." That's what he's doing. I know I probably just like pissed off a lot of people, but again, that is my opinion. I like AEW to an extent. I just don't like its creative process. It's just lacking. There's no story behind half their stuff. It just... WWE is kind of the same way to an extent. I mean, Triple H is trying now. It is getting better, but... okay, I really don't want... Alright, I don't know. Up to you guys. Do we really want to see CM Punk and Noam Dar? Anybody? Part of the reason I'm glad I've never had Twitter. Yeah. Twitter's not bad. I mean, it has helped me to some extent get followers. Match 3 of 13, right? It's 14. So we're at match 3 right now. But we can skip some of these too, guys. We don't have to watch all these. Simulate. Alright, let's simulate this one. Have you played Resident Evil?
Ricochet faced Brock for the WWE title at a pay-per-view?
Yeah, he did.
At the time, they were really pushing Ricochet?
Yeah, and then after that, they buried him for a few months. I do have the game, Travis. I have not played it. I don't even think I've installed that yet. Alright, Apollo Crews, Tyler Breeze, simulate or watch or whatever.
What an asshole. Oh, sorry.
No, you're... Hey, don't worry.
This read Florida passed a law that I don't like.
Which one?
Where they allow the government to take away children away from their parents if they receive gender-affirming care.
Oh, jeez. Resident Evil Village. Yeah, like I said, I want to play it. I haven't. I still got to finish up Callisto Protocol.
In order for Roman Reigns to surpass Hulk Hogan's WWE Championship reign of 1,474 days, he would have to hold the belt until September 13th, 2024.
Wow. Didn't Roman already get past the Bruno Sammartino, I think?
No, Bruno Sammartino's 4,000 some days.
Yeah, that's like, what, 3 or 4 years? Something like that?
You won't, and in order for him to pass Bruno's, he'd have to hold the title till 2028.
Oh, no. I do not want to see Roman hold the belt that long. I don't want to see anybody hold the belt that long. I'm sorry. Bruno, you can hold your thing till the end of time. I'm fine with that. Now watch. That what says Naomi, and it still says Naomi, and I don't know why, but this is going to be really weird. Him not having any matches. Yeah. Most of those days, it's basically him not to mention most of his wins were from having help from his lackeys. I know, right? Now, this is supposed to be Adam Pearce and Byron Saxton, but this is the weirdest thing I've ever seen. And actually, it's not even supposed to be Naomi. It's supposed to be Kayla Braxton.
We're going to be heavily discussing adding another member to Judgment Day. Who's he going to be? JD McDonough.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. JD McDonough would be perfect for that faction, honestly. He's already got... I mean, his gimmick in NXT was talking about, like, dismembering people and doing weird things to their bodies and, like, torturing them and stuff. Like, it totally would fit that, I would think. He's doing that for the Bloodline. Solo is still your North American champion. Oh, jeez. There's Byron. And, yeah, they're coming out with Naomi, and it's supposed to be Kayla Braxton, but whatever. Whatever. This game, I tell you. At least I know my Byron and Adam Pearce that I downloaded and redid their attires work. still after the patch. I was wondering about that. I was thinking they're never going to be broken. They're not broken. It's just their image things are messed up.
Anybody?
Who?
Like Byron Saxton, and Samantha Irving's no longer on SmackDown no more.
Nope, she's on Raw because of Ricochet.
So we get to sit here announcing Imperial.
Yep. Yeah, that's why they did it. They kept her on Raw because of Ricochet, and they put the other dude, Mike Rome, on SmackDown. Not the big record though. Bruno's shorter reign. Also, Edge lost to Roman for WWE title, right? Yeah, I was gonna say I don't think Roman's ever gonna get the Bruno record. It's not.
Oh, don't. Not if Vince McMahon wants it. Vince McMahon's gonna get it.
Well, Vince McMahon can go somewhere, you know. That's just my opinion.
Well, Vince McMahon's gonna do what Vince
I liked
McMahon
Vince
wants.
during the Attitude Era, but then when he started between the Attitude Era and the Ruthless Aggression Era, somewhere in there, right before he bought out WCW, I started to really hate Vince, and a lot of that has to do with that weird storyline that he had where he was infatuated with Trish Stratus, and it just, that's where I'm at right now. Like, I'm watching old Raws and SmackDowns right now, just trying to catch up on anything I might have missed as a kid, growing up. And so I'm at that, like, 2001, the beginning of 2001, and he's infatuated, and he's in love, and he's supposed to be sleeping with Trish, and good lord, dude, like, it is...
That was when the Linda McMahon storyline was in a chair.
Yes, and she was supposed to be in a coma, and yeah, it's so stupid. Funny at the time, but at the same time, like, it's sickening to watch, you know? Like,
But at the same time, you gotta realize thing.
I mean, the stuff that Trish had to do on that was just...
Really, it was all. Remember, this is all storyline, so it's like you see how Dominic hates his dad, and he's
Right, like, I get it, it's storyline, but it's like, some of that stuff, I don't know, man, like...
But in real life, they're good as gold.
Right. No,
Unless
I know.
they're playing that story out in real life.
Right.
From what it's looking like, they are.
Oh, yeah. Alright, NXT... Man, could you... Okay. What would you think is going to happen here if Adam Pearce and Byron Saxton become an NXT Tag Team Champions? I mean, it could happen.
It could happen.
That would be...
I possibly see in the future Dominic Mysterio is going to join the LWO.
Maybe. Or try to take it over from Santos or Ray or something, yeah. Vince went downhill after WrestleMania 30. The booking got so bad. It kind of did, actually. I do have to agree with you, JR. Hey, TD Coco, what's up, buddy? Roman exposed the turnbuckle and then grabbed Edge and hit the...
Right?
Yeah, all the TCW rosters are full now. If they win, Pierce is going to get blacked by Saxton. Oh, good lord. Well, then you got Kayla Braxton and Saxton. Saxon Brax. I apologize. I'm pretty sure I just said what I... Anyway, I didn't mean to, but yeah. Vince may... Yeah, like I said, it happens. I don't even notice it till I do it, and I'm like, oops. Shouldn't have said that, but... Vince may...
The only thing that bothers me is saying the GD word. That's about it.
Oh, yeah.
Every time I hear it, it just makes me cringe.
Yeah. Gosh dang it! That's why I usually try to do that instead, but...
Gosh dang it, gosh dang it's fine.
Yeah.
I've quit being a lot of friends with people who slip out. Sometimes if you slip out and say it...
Right, but if you purposely do it, yeah, I mean... It doesn't necessarily offend me, but I just kind of think like, yeah, I kind of don't...
It's just that it bothers me.
Yeah. Also, it's like me. The other day, I actually heard my mom say fuck for the first time in a while. I was like, oh, okay. Oh, first time I ever heard her do that in a while. She was really mad, though, about something, and I don't remember what it was, but it had nothing to do with me, because obviously we don't live in the same house. But I remember I was in the car taking her somewhere, and I heard that, and I'm like, mother! But, I mean, I get it. I'd be ticked off, too, but... where Roman passes the record. I agree with you, Stoney. That actually wouldn't surprise me if that happened. I've never seen this double team. That's cool. OMG, she said fudge. I know, right? Oh my goodness. Pierce is a former NWA world champion. He can go. Right, that is true.
That one time I was in the 5th grade, and I said, "What the fudge?" and somebody thought I said W, said the actual word.
Right.
And the teacher pulled me to the outside and said, "Look, did you say the F word? Be honest with me." And I just acted like I did. And you know what the teacher did? Gave me a pat on the back and said, "I like that coming out of your mouth." And I was like, "Oh, good grief."
That's funny.
But at the time, this was a teacher that had the hots for me. It was a girl teacher.
Oh, jeez. Dude, I think, okay, so, okay, this is way off subject. Yeah.
Yeah, we're going way off subject back here.
I was going way off subject for a long time, but that happens. This is that stream where I like watching what's going on, and yeah, I should be paying... Obviously, I'm paying attention to what's going on here, because I'm watching, you know, Saxton getting tagged in and whatnot, but I'm still trying to figure out why the heck Naomi's out there, and it should be Caleb Braxton, but anyway. But, no, what was I saying? Okay, we were talking about the teacher thing. So, I think the only teacher that I honestly really thought was really good looking was my 3rd grade teacher, Miss Spadero. Even now, even though she's older, and I know she's still teaching at another school, I've seen her recently, but I'm like, dang, man. Because I think when she was teaching me, she was just barely in her 20s. I think now she's probably got to be in her late 40s, early 40s now, something like that. It's been a while. But I seen her the other day at a store. I was like, "Oh, Miss Panero!" She almost didn't even know who I was. I was like, "Seriously?" I was the kid that almost got her fired, actually. Didn't try to, but nobody believed me. So, like, me and this other kid, we wouldn't do anything to get in trouble, but apparently something would happen, we get in trouble. So she had this thing where she would lock us in the classroom by ourselves during recess with the lights off, and we had to sit in there, and if we made any noise or whatever, she would, like, freak out on us. I said something to my parents. My parents came down and confronted her, and she literally was like, "I didn't do that." And the other kid goes, "Oh, yeah, no, he's kidding, he's lying." I'm sitting there going, "You jerk, you totally said that you were going to tell your parents that you're doing the same thing." And I found out later on it's because he had the hots for the teacher too, so of course he was going to lie and say that that didn't happen. I was like, "You jerk, what a friend you were." Yeah, I almost got her fired. And then after that, we ended up actually becoming really good, like, we had a really good relationship student-teacher-wise. Nothing bad, but, like, she actually started treating me a lot better. So that was, you know, that was always nice. Wow, Saxton and Pierce are my NXT Tag Team Champions. What in the world?
Ba-da-ba-ba.
Alright, Brian, not a problem, man. I understand that. Stay safe out there, man. But there you have it. The Backstage Assault. That's the name I called them. But Pierce and Saxton, I almost said Braxton. Pierce and Saxton won the NXT belts from the Creeds. Right? Assault 1. Backstage Assault. That's cool. Alright, now Roxanne and Cora. Let's see if this actually changes the Cora, because that's really weird. Yeah, that's still messed up. Naomi should have been in the Impact Zone. Right? Yeah, I don't know why this is... Like I said, I'm going to have to figure out what's going on with my images at some point. But anyway, Roxanne Perez, Cora Jade, NXT Women's title. Okay, I'm going to say Cora gets the upset. I think it's finally time that Cora gets the title. I mean, she's beat Roxanne a few times. But it's not
Cora.
I know, right? It's Idris Anafe. Perez, I'm sorry for what's about to happen. Right? Like I said, this game cracks me up sometimes. That's why I like playing Universe mode with this, because I'm like, wait a minute, that's not supposed to happen. Like, I'm lucky it doesn't do that stuff in TCW, because I make sure that I set up the cards exactly how they're supposed to be. There are a few times though that like you'll set up a rivalry thing and it does opposite what you want it to do, and so it'll end up having like, I think one night we almost had one person in a match 3 times because the AI decided that, oh, we're gonna have a rivalry action, and we just...
Black you got, by the way.
Oh, you did?
It's from a guy named Azro 3S CAWS, I think is how you say it.
Yeah, I think that's how it is, yeah. I don't know, sometimes people got weird gamertag names and I can't even pronounce them. I'm like, your name is blah 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 blah? Okay, that I can, you know. Look, Idris became Korra! Oh. I still think it stinks that they gave her original Trons back when they updated the game. I was like, no! What the, I was happy with the evil Korra Jade Trons, and they should have just, honestly, just added in evil Korra Jade. Like, give us both! I like evil Korra better than face Korra. I mean, face Korra looks cool, but...
Here's the heel off for Korra Jade right here.
I have an evil one, but for some reason, even though I have it set as the alternate attire that it's supposed to, it keeps, for some reason, the game keeps putting this one instead. So I gotta figure out what's up with that too. Yep, it's supposed to be evil Korra, not face Korra.
I got an alt attire for Cody Rose.
Oh, nice. The only problem is though, if you use it, doesn't it get rid of his music and stuff though?
No, it keeps it.
Oh, that's weird.
It may keep it or it may get rid of it. I haven't used it yet, but
because I was told that like if you did anything to either Ronda...
I got that Cody Rose.
Oh, nice, the dashing one. Yeah. So, because I was told if you do anything to Ronda Rousey or Cody, that their music gets turned off, which is really weird. But it's through that copyright thing.
You're only smoking.
All right, let's go, Korra. I like Roxanne too, but let's go, Korra. It will remove the music if you edit him. I thought so. I think Roxanne Perez is the only one I'm older than out of the whole roster. Well, Korra's not that old either. Korra's 22, 23, something like that. I can't remember. She's not very old though, I will say that. I think it's funny that I'm older than Mandy Rose. And Bliss. And, oh yeah, I'm 11 years older than Korra Jade. Wow. She's 22. Okay. Oh, done. That was a hell of a card. Oh, I bet, dude. I'll have to go back and finish it, Sergio, because after you were done messing with the creation stuff on damage control of that team I gave you.
Not that far apart. Braun Breaker's 25.
Yeah, that's what I thought. Korra Jade is older than me by a few months. Dang. How old is Mandy? I think Mandy's 26? 26, 27. Oh my goodness, I don't know.
Mandy Rose is 32.
Okay, so yeah, I'm a year older. Okay, she's older than I thought she was. So I'm a year older than Mandy. Mandy's 31. Okay. Yeah, I threw Amanda versus Trisha.
But you're not older than Triple H.
Oh, heck no.
Sorry, I had to bring that up.
That's okay. He's old as... I don't want to be older than Triple H. Are you kidding me? I threw Amanda versus Trisha.
At his age, wouldn't you?
I hope to. Maybe. I don't know, man. By the time the next game comes out, we might be in trouble, because if I don't have a PlayStation 5 or an Xbox, whatever, we might not be able to do TCW next game. Because I have a feeling they're going to switch everything to the new consoles soon. Hey, Joker, welcome in. I do not want to be older than Trips is 53. Oh, goodness. Better than being older than Ric Flair. How in the world is that man still alive? I honestly, that dumbfounds me. As many times as he's had health issues and stuff. Count of 8. I think Roxanne's going to win by count out. Yeah, maybe. Cora's back to her feet. Nope, Cora's in. She saved herself. Come on, Cora. We need a new NXT Women's Champion.
Oh, that's... They put LA Knight in Cody Rhodes' gear.
Oh, jeez. You just woke up? Well, hello. Woohoo, 74, right? Cora had the octopus stretch in. Almost won it. Uh-oh. My battery is low. Alright, after this match, I don't know if that's going to affect anything, but after this match, I need to switch controllers. Oops. Gets himself active about doing a lot of things, TV shows and stuff like that. That is true. I'm going to eventually get a PS5, but going to milk the PS4 for as long as I could. Oh, I'm going to keep my PS4 no matter what. I mean, I have so many games for PS4, like, you know. I still have the PlayStation 2, it's like brand new. I have a crud ton of games on that. Oh my goodness. She hit that. But did you see the way that her head bounced off the floor off that dropkick though? That was, oh man, that was bad. Come on, Corey, get up. You're not older than the BMT Jerry James. Oh yeah? How old is he? Iron Sheik is 81. I'm still surprised he's still around. I know that guy is so ornery, Iron Sheik though. Yeah, because yesterday I did a 24-hour shift at work. Oh my goodness. Yeah, I'm keeping it, but I mean before I have to switch for the B games. Oh yeah. I am ticked off at EA Sports or EA Games for making that new Star Wars only exclusive to PlayStation 5 and the new Xbox. I was really looking forward to playing Jedi Survivor and I can't play it. I was like, are you kidding me? I have Fallen Order, but I can't play. I was like, okay, whatever. I'm not the only one. I have a friend of mine who's a big Star Wars nut, and we're both upset we can't play it. Like,
I need PS5.
Well, if I could afford one. I knew what you meant, VW. I figured you probably meant new. And Roxanne wins it off of Pop Rocks. Dude. Poor Cora. Boo. I mean, like I said, I like Roxanne, but like I was really hoping for a new champ. You won't be playing it either. Like I said, I really wanted to play the new Star Wars because I like Star Wars.
Everybody asked me, when am I getting a PS5?
I know, people ask me that too. I'm like, when somebody sends me $500 to buy one.
I tell everybody, when somebody asks me that, I say, when pigs fly.
Right? I can't afford it. Like,
I can't afford it right now.
After I pay bills, I'm lucky if I have $300 a month to live on, and that's for gas, food, and everything else. Like, yep.
What's you gotta take? I gotta pay for gas in my vehicle, which
to fill my vehicle
up, it takes $90.
Right. Wouldn't be surprised if Roxanne wins this. When I had these two as rivals, Roxanne kept winning in a simulate match. Oh yeah, I like them both, but Roxanne more. I like Roxanne, but like I said, I like Cora for anyway. On the final match of the Rivalry 2, I'll be 38 in July. Oh my goodness. Alright, like I said, this match though, I don't understand this. So, Team GG versus Team JC? Because, like, I didn't split up Toxic Attraction, so... Anyway, whatever. I guess maybe this is the start of it or something? I don't know. I'll be 22 later this month. Oh, nice. So we got Team GG, which is Gigi, Mandy, and Soul Ruka, taking on Team JC with Sky Blue and Lash Legend. I just realized this could be a very long match, but I actually kind of want to see this because I want to see some of these entrances I haven't seen yet. 37 in October. My goodness, you guys are older than me. I just turned... Pardon me. Anyway, I just turned 33 in January, so... I don't even look that old. I feel older than that, but... Oh, I'll be 22 again. Not me. Maybe 25, but not 22. Like 25 I could take. I'm older than you. I know. There's a lot of you that are. WWE wants Roman Reigns to beat the Bruno Sammartino streak. Yeah, but WWE can go flag cut.
How our SmackDowns think alike, because my main event is Gunther versus Drew Gulak in a rivalry match.
That's weird, dude. Thank you, Sergio.
Jey Uso and Jimmy Uso in a rivalry match taking on Mansoor and Mace.
Right. Once you hit 40, you'll really understand what it's like getting old. We'll see. Oh, my luck, I'll be 40 and people probably still think I'm 20. I'll be like, well, thank you, but I wish. When I was 22, I had abs and was a go-go boy and was making mucho monies. When I was 22, I was working at Denny's, making hardly any money. There you go. Alright, Gigi and Mandy Rose. Toxic Attraction.
Was you a cook for Denny's?
No, I was a dishwasher.
Dishwasher.
It was like, at that time, it was like $8 an hour. Yeah, we're talking like 2012. Yeah, so wasn't much, and I didn't only got tips if the waitresses and waiters actually split the tips. Otherwise, I didn't get any tips, even though I was the one busting the tables. It was just like, all right, whatever. What it's because okay, so Elite, that is only because the blood in the match between Gigi and JC, that's because that was a legit injury. That was not supposed to happen. That's why it was allowed. But now there's a new policy in WWE, all of WWE, that they no longer, if they get injured, they're no longer allowed to share that on social media. That is against their policy now. And I gotta fix Sol Ruka's entrance because it's the same as Michelle McCool's. It's like really weird looking. That is not Sol Ruka's entrance. But I actually probably just need to get an updated Sol Ruka because I know there's one out there. But when I was training to be a wrestler, I trained to be a wrestler for about 2 months when I was like 18 or 19. I think it was 18. No, it was 19. I'm gonna tell you right now, that was the worst 2-3 weeks of my life, dude. That hurt so bad.
Well, you was training to be a wrestler?
I did it just to see if I could do it, and they said I was good. The problem was I was really short, so like trying to lift some of the bigger people, I couldn't do it. I just physically could not do it. I wanted to do that, but I says, well, I'd rather be a manager anyway, or like a commentator or referee. Like that was my thing. I always wanted to be a manager, just like a really heelish manager. I just wish the damage and wear and tear from football, the military, and fighting were gone. Oh, I bet. I gave Sol Ruka Alexa Bliss entrance. Which one? The original Alexa? I was gonna say, probably not the one that comes out with Lily. I'm craving some taco. Dude, so am I. I'm craving food, period, right now.
Well, that's a weird War Games match for NXT.
What one?
They got the team Jakeem Wild, and he's got Axiom, Hulk Hogan, and Boogeyman.
He's got the Boogie Hulk.
Taking on, they got Julius Creed's team, and Julius, Brutus Creed, British Bulldog, and Doink the Clown.
Ah, the original one. Okay. Oh wow, that is really weird. Yeah, that'd be.
This is, you got the team of Kaden Carter and Katana Chance, and they've got Roxanne and Abba Fire on their team for women's war games.
Oh, that's weird. So
Going
this
up
is
against
Lash Legend.
Beth Phoenix and Nikita Lyons.
Oh jeez.
She's been training for this match for quite a while, and she plans on
I'm gonna watch.
here tonight.
This is that newer version of Lash Legend. There's 4 different entrances for Alexa. Oh yeah, there is, isn't there? That's weird. I always want tacos. Yeah, me too. But we're not going to talk about that. I'm just kidding. No, I know what you meant, food. I only had 2 actual wrestling matches, but did a lot of matches in the backyard. I did that as a kid, as a teenager, and I think that's what messed me up for when I actually tried to become a wrestler, because I did some stupid stuff. Right? Well, I went to a wrestling school that was owned by Roddy Piper. And the Grappler.
I was being trained by Iron Mike Sharp.
Nice. Yeah, like it was owned by Roddy Piper, but the trainers were his son, Colt Toombs, his daughter, and somebody else.
I thought my chest was going to collapse.
Oh, jeez. My first day, like, taking that bump the first day, oh, you definitely learn to keep your head up, because, dude, I had, like, a massive headache.
Oh, I took the bump. I took it like a champ, but the moment I went down on that mat, I made sure my head didn't hit it, because they forewarned me, if you hit your head on the mat, you're going to have a headache. Well, I went down, and I tell you, it took every bit of ounce of breath out of me.
Oh, I bet. Matt. Oh, Matt, that's cool. I know some people that are in wrestling. I would love to.
Your thing is, my wrestling school that I was going to, you had to be hit with weapons. And back when it was a thing, you could use barbed wire. At my wrestling school. So I got hit with a barbed wire 2x4 in the stomach.
Ow! No, thank you.
And then I had to take barbed wire to the face.
Yep. Nope.
Because I was training to be a hardcore.
Oh
to be
no!
those deathmatch wrestlers.
Matt even says, he goes, "That's not school. That's abuse." I've been part-time wrestling at a local indie promotion. Nice.
There was this one thing that they was gonna do. They was gonna.
Sorry to hear that, Sergio.
They was gonna take thumbtacks and pierce my tongue. That's when I drew the line.
Yeah, no. Try to draw the line. No barbed wire to the face, right? For me, it's no. Okay, so like the first hardcore bump I had to take, I think it was like the 4th class. I had to take a chair shot straight to the back and not tense up. You have any idea how hard it was to? You know it's coming, right? And you know that the guy that's swinging it, he had to be like 300 some odd pounds. This big, like 6-foot dude. And he comes up behind me and just wham! And he hit me so hard. I didn't mean to tense up, but as soon as he hit me, my whole back tensed up. I was like, oh my goodness. And I fell face first. I couldn't get up for about 10 minutes. I'd never been hit that hard with a chair. I mean, he got me square seat right to the back. And all I heard was this loud bang. And I'm just like, oh. He was supposed to slow down mid-swing. Yeah, apparently he didn't get the memo. You're supposed to make it look like you're swinging it really fast, but as soon as you get to a certain point, you're supposed to hang on to it really tight and just kind of ease into it.
What did the person in the wrestling school say?
He goes, "You took that like a champ, but yeah, I bet that had to hurt." I says, "You have no idea." I says, "I literally felt my entire spine just like seize up. I couldn't move." Like, they were concerned. They thought I was like, "No, I'm fine. Just, I need some ice packs." And I sat out the rest of the class. I wanted to get him back the next week so bad. I really wanted to just take a chair to his head. I really did, but nope. Come on, they wanted to pierce your nipple. Tell the truth. No, thank you. I felt really bad when they made me do like an intergender thing, and I had to like body slam one of the girls. She's like, "Don't be afraid, pick me up," and I'm like,
I love that.
but I don't want to pick you up, you know, like.
I love doing that because I got to stare at their ass for a few seconds before I drop them.
It was not my, you know, I just felt really weird doing that. Not that I was against it, it's just, I felt so bad because I'm like, what if I hurt them, you know? Then again, I'm like, forget it, man. She was picking me up and slamming me like it was nothing. And I'm just sitting there going, yeah, okay, I get it now. It's just my turn. Wham! I'm like, how does that feel? I've been pushed off ladders, landing on pure ground. That hurts. You didn't give him a receipt? Nope, I wasn't allowed to give him a receipt. It's like NXT, during that Paige movie, she was not allowed to give receipts. If you guys ever watched that, Fighting With My Family, that is such a good movie. Not gonna lie. They really did a good job with that. But no receipts were allowed. Trust me, I wanted to. The worst, okay, so this wasn't even in wrestling school, so like the worst thing I did, I think I was like 15, 16, and my friends had this giant trampoline with the enclosure, so it looked like a cage, and we'd wrestle in that. So the worst thing that I did to a friend of mine is we set up a ladder, climbed up the ladder, we would jump into the cage thing, or the trampoline, pretending like it's a steel cage. Well, my dumb ass forgot the ladder was still there. And so he went to grab me, and I reversed it into like a choke slam. I picked him up because he was a skinny dude. I picked him up. I slammed him down mid jump. He hit the trampoline, bounced off the trampoline over the top of the net on the other side, and landed nearly on the ladder. Luckily, he landed on the ground, and it was grass, so it didn't hurt too bad. But I felt so bad. I felt so bad because I literally thought I dropped him on the ladder because all I heard was the ladder fall over, and I wasn't sure if he fell on it or if the ladder fell on him, but I was just sitting there going, oops.
They had to have Tommy Dreamer come do the ladder bump for me.
Oh, jeez. So good. I seen that movie. It was, yeah, about Paige, yep. With Vince Vaughn and...
that thing you did in ECW where you put it between his head? Yeah, I had to take that bump. And I kind of didn't get my hands up in time, and it cut my head pretty bad.
Ow. I didn't like diving off the top rope, like, because I'm afraid of heights.
About 32 staples.
Right. The diving off the top rope thing, I don't know, for some reason it just scared me because I'm afraid of heights anyway, so like even getting up there was just like, nope. I did it, and it was alright, but when the guy would move and you'd hit the mat, not knowing that he was going to move, because like that was part of the class, you were supposed to be prepared for anything. They're like, alright, now get up here and dive. Oh, beware, he might move. And I'm like, you never knew when. He would just move at random times. Sometimes he would move for a guy, sometimes he wouldn't. So you'd go to like do an elbow dive, or you know, even just a simple splash. The guy would move, and if you didn't put your arms out just straight or just right, and you landed that and you belly flopped that, I'm sorry, nobody can prepare you for how much that really takes it out of you. When you hit that mat just full force, bam! People are like, oh, it's like a trampoline. No, it is not a trampoline. Dude, you're hitting those boards pretty darn hard. That is a thinly padded, you know, plywood or whatever the heck they put under there, and it freaking hurts.
Oh yeah, that ain't you ain't fighting no cotton. Tell you that.
No. And people don't realize they're like,
hurts, dude.
Yeah, that plywood stuff.
Wire 2x4.
Yeah, pretty much. That would suck. I need to go to the grocery store, but man, I know it's gonna be highest. Yeah, I gotta go to the grocery store today myself, and then I'm getting pizza for dinner. And then I'm probably gonna sit around watching old Monday Night Raws.
I went to the store today and I had just 9 items in my cart because that's all I needed.
Mm-hmm.
And it came to like $90 just for those 9 items.
Jeez. That's crazy. The worst is like anything meat products or anything like frozen, that stuff. Okay, I got a friend request on Facebook from some girl named Chloe J. Baker. First of all, I don't know who you are, so... And you look like...
Hold on. Send it to me so I can see it. I guarantee that's the same
It won't
girl
even
that
let
added
me... It won't even let me click on it. It just said it was a notification, but it's not there anymore now. Like, it was...
So she must have removed it.
Or Facebook did, found out that it was a scam or something.
If Zoe Stark loses the title at any time on my NXT, I'm calling her up to the main roster.
Right?
And then I'm going to book her right into the title scene with either Raw or SmackDown. But right now, she's champion on NXT, and I don't want to take it away because she's in a storyline with Cora Jade.
Right? Oh, wow. So AEW just announced 50,000 tickets have sold so far for AEW's All in London.
Yeah.
That's incredible. And the general sale still has to happen later this morning. Hoping I get a ticket, this guy says. Well, this is on Twitter. Not bad so far. General ticket sale starts today, and with 4 months left, can they hit the 80 to 90,000 mark? Looks promising at the moment, and still not a single match has been officially announced. That's crazy. To sell 50,000 tickets with no matches dropped or big names who could attend. That is crazy.
I'm telling you, that's in London. Drew McIntyre is not happy with the WWE right now. He hasn't even signed a contract, so I don't even know why they drafted him. Hasn't even renewed his deal.
Because he has stated that, I guess recently, that he would love for a chance to go after the World Heavyweight Championship, which, you know, I think that's why they offered him and drafted him to Raw, because, you know.
Ain't he on that thing where he can never have another shot at Roman as long as Roman's champion?
Sorry about that. My controller died. Can you guys hear me now? We good? Okay, I should be back on now, I hope.
Zoe Stark retains the NXT Women's Championship against Cora Jade.
Oh, and to answer that question, Nitty Perry, I don't give out my Facebook stuff on live like this. Just for reasons. I got hacked the other day, not even on Facebook. Like, this person tried to mess up my Disney Plus account, my Hulu account, and a bunch of other stuff, and I was able to recover all of it so far, but yeah, that's why I don't give out personal info all the time. So, unfortunately, that's something yeah. Sorry about that. He won't show up. Right, I agree. He'll stay with WWE because, you know, he worked his butt off to get back to WWE. There's no reason why Drew would quit WWE. Unless it's something, you know, like, he'd have to have a legit reason. Like, they've done so much for him, like, I don't see him leaving. Now, I could see him taking time off for a while. That's what they should do. Alright, Nitty Perry, like I said, man, it's nothing against you. It's just that's something I don't personally give out.
Yeah, like he didn't give it personally out to me. I had to,
You had to find me on, I think, Twitter, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Well, even with Twitter, I have to, you know, be careful with that, because if I give out my Twitter info, some people can mess with that, too, and so it's a real pain. It really is. He will be in the running for the new... Yeah, I was going to say, they're supposed to do, like, a tournament thing for the World Heavyweight title, aren't they?
If I wanted to mention your Twitter info, I would have already done it by now.
I'm pretty sure a lot of people probably would have. I've had to change my Twitter info so many times, it's stupid. Is this a one fall or elimination? One fall. So yeah, this match could probably take a while. Again, I didn't...
He's about to defend the United States Championship. He had to wait till January to defend it.
Oh, jeez.
Does that make him the longest reigning United States champion right now? It should if he didn't ever defend it. You would think.
You'd think. It's probably going to end up being Cody. I'm pretty sure. Do I like seafood? No.
230 days.
Never really been a seafood fan.
He is
That's
10
fair.
days away from beating Stone Cold's record.
Huh.
But he has to get through.
Oh, Gigi just barely made it.
He has to get through Solo Sikoa.
The new heavyweight champion. Oh, Night of Champions. That's what it is. So Night of Champions. So not the one coming Saturday at Backlash. So it'll be
What kind of main event is that?
July's pay-per-view, June or July's pay-per-view. About the only way this match is gonna end is if Gigi wins it by submission. Nope, Sky Blue counters it. Gigi, stop playing around. Down goes Sky. And oh, she tried to dive in. Oh my goodness, she almost broke her neck. Oh, poor Gigi. She almost landed in Corey Graves' lap. Carmella would not have been happy about that. I say Karrion will be the world champ. Karrion Kross. I see him winning the... wait, what show is he on now? He's on SmackDown now, isn't he? They kept him on Smack... No, didn't they put him back on Raw? I can't remember. But anyway, I figure him being U.S. or Intercontinental Champion before anything.
What a shocker. That ain't a shocker at all. Of course they'd have him win the Rumble. What a bunch of crap.
Winning the women's belt? Oh, you mean Scarlett would have to win it first.
Now, WrestleMania is going to be headlined by Roman Reigns once again. Roman Reigns has won the Royal Rumble.
Jeez. Cross is on SmackDown. Okay, so yeah, I see him going after the U.S. title held by Austin Theory. Almost said Austin Creed.
How much you want to bet with it being the Universe show? How much you want to bet that Roman won't be on the WrestleMania card?
No, I know what you meant there, Matt. Right, yeah. Probably be at the Chamber, I bet. In your opinion, Thriller, who would you like to see as champion?
World Heavyweight Champion? Oh, that's easy. Ricochet.
I would like to see Ricochet get the title. That'd be cool. But for World Heavyweight title, I want to say Cody, but at the same time, that's kind of the obvious choice. I mean, I guess if I had to choose somebody who wasn't obvious, I would say Shinsuke Nakamura.
You mean Shinsuke Nakamura? Got it.
Or even Finn Balor would be cool too. Less responsive to pin breakups in tag matches. Yes, they do. I think there should be a setting for that, honestly, is what they need.
Sheamus can't go for the winning world title. He's on SmackDown.
That's right, he can't. But, I mean, he needs to win that dang Intercontinental title first. But that ain't going to happen now because he's on SmackDown and Gunther's on Raw now. So that storyline goes out the window now, which really sucks. Wait, isn't Gunther supposed to defend the title at Backlash, though?
I believe so.
I don't know. I'm kind of behind on Raw and SmackDown, to be honest. I'm barely caught up with NXT. I've kind of missed some stuff over the last couple weeks because I've been trying to play catch-up, but I've just been really busy. It's like fatigue doesn't even matter when they come in and break up the pins, right? Bronson Reed would be cool as a champion. I do have to agree with you, Matt. Not even just World Heavyweight, like even just a champion period at this point would be nice. I mean, he was NXT North American champion, and then that's it. Like, that kind of stinks. I want to see Dominic winning the title. Oh, good lord. Hey, Rocco, what's up? Odyssey Jones is on Raw. Odyssey would be an interesting one. I see him going up against Gunther. That'd be interesting. I would laugh my ass off if Omos won the title. Actually, I could see them putting the belt on Omos, to be honest.
I see them putting it on Seth Rollins. Sorry.
Yeah, Rollins, I definitely could tell too. Which would be kind of interesting if Rollins screws Cody out of the belt. That would set up another rivalry with Cody and Rollins again, heading into like SummerSlam or something. Ooh, nice kick there by Lash Legend.
Why don't they bring back the pay-per-view Great Balls of Fire?
Because that was the most dumbest name they ever could have came up with.
I know, right?
Even Jerry Lee Lewis is rolling in his grave going, good, almost said it, good gosh almighty, no balls of fire for you. Because WWE doesn't, no. Becky Lynch for the World Championship since she is the man. Hey, don't count that out. They probably could do that. If that happens, I'll be another way to keep the title on Roman, right? Alright, so we got Team JC or Team GG. I'm going Team GG, but that's just me. Got Sol Ruka, Mandy Rose, and Gigi Dolan. Like, that's a pretty good team. But you also can't count out JC Jane, Sky Blue, and Lash Legends, so... Scared of Brock winning the title? Yeah, that probably wouldn't... I mean, that wouldn't surprise me either. Montez Ford is a champion. I would love to see him as, like, Intercontinental or United States. I could definitely see Montez winning at least one of those. Maybe not world title status right away, but definitely like a mid-card title. Because they were pushing him towards the U.S. title there for a little bit, and then after the Chamber, that was like, nope, that's it. No more. That's who my first choice was, Bronson Reed. He's underrated wrestler that everybody underestimates. I know, right? He should have been NXT champion, too. Not just North American. Best match of Great Balls of Fire was the Samoa Joe versus Brock Lesnar match. Was that a Great Balls of Fire? Yeah, I guess it was. Tells you how much I remember about that pay-per-view.
Yeah, it was.
Sky Blue is the only face on Team JC. I know, right? If Carmella versus any woman is considered a handicap match. Carmella's pregnant now, so she'll be out until... So she's due in November, which means if, and this is a big if she can get ring ready in time after November, I could see her returning at the Rumble as like a surprise. Otherwise, I don't see her returning until Mania of next year now. So Carmella's out of commission. Apparently, she had wrestled inside the Elimination Chamber against Asuka, and then Bianca and a couple other matches while she was pregnant and didn't even know it. Which is kudos to her, because that, you know. But granted, like I said, she didn't know, because she tried 2 times before and was unsuccessful. Like, she miscarried twice. So hopefully this one actually works. So far, they said yes. So that's why we haven't seen her in a while, but. And she's already showing, so hopefully things go well for her and Corey Graves. But now I wonder if at some point, if that means Corey Graves will disappear, and heaven forbid we get Pat McAfee back. I actually would prefer Pat over Corey anyway, but I like Corey, but he's also kind of annoying. He's kind of like when Byron Saxton's on, and it's like, I'm glad they got rid of him too. Montez Ford can't go after the world champion because he's on SmackDown. No, but he could still go after the Universal or something. Or whatever that belt's called now.
Yeah, that was when Brock Lesnar was the Universal Champion.
Okay, yeah. That's right. That Great Balls of Fire. Yeah.
And it was originally supposed to be Brock and Roman, but Roman got screwed out of it.
Oh, yeah, that's right.
So Roman ended up going against Braun Strowman in the name Dance match.
Yeah. And then they have Sasha versus Charlotte and Hell in a Cell. Or no.
Wrestling has only one.
Oh, that's right. It was Sasha and Alexa. That's right. I remember that because Alexa had like that really hot looking gear that she wore. I think it was like the Iron Man gear or something.
What's that song people are making up when it goes adrenaline in my soul? And then there's this part about where it's about Cody Rhodes, where they bring it in. I can't remember that part. Everybody come to see Cody Rhodes here.
Oh, jeez. Team Mandy won. Team Mandy, Rose, Sol Ruka, and Gigi. The team I was hoping would win. Nice.
But the fact that Cody Rhodes is so over with the whoa.
This match is brought to you by Snickers, because it's going to be a while. Actually, it's not. It's done. Gigi, Mandy, and Sol Ruka.
And here he comes.
Now I can officially say that Toxic Attraction has imploded. Because I still had them as a faction, but apparently the game said, nope, no more of that. What if Mandy Rose comes back, continues her group to Toxic Attraction, and Carmella joins? That would be interesting. I would like to see Mandy back. I really would.
It's very clear. Mandy Rose is making more money posting her nude photos.
Actually, no. She is, but she isn't. She is so desperate for money that she keeps having to offer half off just to get people, because people keep leaving, because she literally keeps posting the exact same crap every time she does something. I only say that because I've seen like 90% of it for free. But still, it's literally... Unless she goes like full on, nothing on, you're kind of getting the same stuff you would see on like Twitter and Instagram or whatever. I mean, she's literally... Anyway. But I'm like, even at half off, I wouldn't pay for that. Like, sorry. I have ways of getting it for nothing, so... There's other sites out there that idiots will pay and then put it up on the internet for free, and she ain't the only one I've seen, though. I've seen like Ty Conti's and everybody else's too, and it's literally just like, if I wanted to see girls in bikinis, I would just fire up Twitter and
I've seen Jenna. Never mind.
What Jenna? Jenna who? Jenna who? Jenna who? Oh, Ortega. Dude.
Yeah, like sexting. Oh, did I just say that on YouTube?
I don't think that's a real thing, though.
Yeah, I don't think it was her, but it looked
yeah,
like...
it was probably a lookalike. Now the Paige one, I've seen that one way too many times.
Yeah, the Paige one was
not on purpose either, by the way.
She had Xavier Woods, Brad Maddox. I mean,
who did she not have in NXT? All right, here goes Britt Baker. Funny how it ended shortly after I said that, right?
But I have seen pictures of her behind the scenes of Wednesday wearing nothing.
Yeah, those are fake, by the way. Those are photoshopped really, really well. I know which ones you're talking about because I've seen them too, but it's not her. It's her face on. They've just photoshopped it really, really well. It took me a minute when I first saw them too. I was like, first off, I don't think that she would allow that. But she did play in a couple movies that I totally forgot she was in. I totally forgot she was in Scream 5. I knew she was in the new one. I forgot she was in the last one. And then she played in this Babysitter's, a serial killer or something like that too. It was on Netflix or Hulu. I totally forgot it was her.
Babysitter's a vampire?
Nah, something like that. It was like Killer Babysitter or something. Anyway, but she played in it, and I was like, oh, that's who that is. It's Wednesday. And then, of course, I watched Wednesday, and yeah, you know. I liked her before she started playing Wednesday, so Wednesday had nothing to do with it, but Wednesday didn't help the cause, though, for her. It just made me like her even more, because I'm like, yes, finally a Wednesday that's decent. Don't get me wrong, I like Christina Ricci's version, too, but, like, Jenna updated it, and it actually looks really good. She's got the attitude for it.
When's season 2 of Wednesday come out?
I think October. Which makes sense. Huh?
Of this year?
Yeah, I think it's October or November. It's usually around Halloween, they said.
You think there's going to be a season 3?
Depending on how successful. I mean, they did what, 2 episodes of season 1, and they already announced that they had made so much money that they automatically wanted a season 2. So I mean, they
did
can
8 episodes.
right. I'm like, they could milk that for quite a while. I mean, you think about the family stuff with the Addams family. I mean, we haven't seen much of Lurch. We haven't seen much of Cousin It. Like there's, or the grandma even, or Pugsley really. So there, I mean, there's like a lot of stuff they could do with that. So I don't know. Hopefully they do. I used to be a pro wrestler. Oh, I'm getting repeat messages. Okay, I was like looking at that. I'm like, wait a minute. Pulling the world title. Yeah. I need a chat check. I'm getting repeat messages from like an hour ago.
Just quit, Paul Heyman. Get your fat walrus ass down.
Thank you, Travis.
I'm trying to beat Roman Reigns here, and you're interfering with it. Nah, get out of here. Crossroads. It's over. New WWE champion. Count it, ref. 1, 2, and Roman kicked out, of course. You know what? I'm going ahead and attack Paul Heyman. Paul Heyman keeps getting interfered.
Oh, okay, now this is a cool post. They got... Okay, so it says, no one's ever really gone. May the 4th be with you. But it's Senator Palpatine as evil Palpatine, and he's sitting on the Game of Thrones chair. That's actually kind of cool. I actually kind of like that. 'Cause I like Game of Thrones, and I also like Star Wars, so... Uh-oh, I gotta sneeze. Uh-oh. Oh, my goodness. At least I thought I had it. Man, Britt Baker is dominating this match. Like, I'm looking at the heads-up displays on these two, and I'm like, Michelle's already, like, half beaten up already.
Oh, yeah. I don't think so, Paul Heyman. I don't think so. You thought yeah, Roman's not getting DQ'd. Since when does Roman suicide dive?
Yeah, I know. I've noticed he does that. And I'm like, wait a minute. Well, okay, he did it like early on in the Shield a couple of times, but it wasn't like it was an every match thing or whatever. Looks like Britt Baker's gonna suicide senton over the top, takes out Michelle McCool. Britt Baker and Michelle McCool CAWS. Those look really good. Like, I didn't realize how well they look.
Want to try something, Paul?
Thank you, JR. Thank you, Joker.
What if I attack Paul Heyman?
Oh, there we go. Now you guys can actually hear me if I put the microphone up. Oh, my goodness. Oh, my. Michelle McCool. Wow.
I'm going to have to rematch that because I kind of messed up. You attack Paul Heyman with a chair and accidentally hit Roman.
Oh well.
Oh well, it happens.
Right? I just use it as part of the storyline. It's okay. The Faith Breaker. Right? Will we see the Faith Breaker? I think it's funny because I think, didn't she technically have the move before AJ Styles?
Yeah.
I was going to say, I think she did. I think she had it way before he did. But he had been wrestling, I think, way before she did. So, I don't know. That's one of those things I never did figure that out. Nope.
How many matches you think we're going to get to Raw after this?
Probably not. It's already 5 minutes to midnight. We probably won't. I'll take a look at the card at least and see what the computer wanted us to do, but we probably won't be able to play it. Because I need to grab something to eat for dinner, and I want to unwind a little bit before I head to bed, so... AJ Styles had it before her. I was going to say he probably did. And Michelle McCool gets the victory! She gets a revenge against Britt Baker. What's that?
Which match number are we in?
I have no idea. We skipped a couple of them, so... I was gonna watch them all, but I'm like, dude, there's no way we can watch all of these, unfortunately, because some of them are kind of eh. Like I said, normally I would watch all my stuff, but like here lately, it's just been like, eh. Some of them, I honestly admit, it's just like I've seen it so many times, I just don't want to see it again. That's why I said I got to get this draft going so we can. How accurate is Michelle's moveset? It's not bad. We're on match 9 now.
Cody Rhodes is heading into WrestleMania.
See, like that, that's still messed up. I don't understand. We have Shawn Michaels 05, so I don't know why that's... Yeah, this is all messed up.
And the Bloodlines lost all their gold. At Night of Champions, Cody Rhodes beat Roman Reigns. Dolph Ziggler and Robert Roode beat Jimmy and Jay.
Oops, I didn't mean to skip that match. Damn it. Oh well. Braun Breaker won anyway. Damn it.
How many more matches we got?
Well, now since I skipped that one by mistake and I just skipped this one, we're on AJ Lee versus Ty Mello. So we're on match 11. So we've got 1, 2, 3, 4. I want to see this one because I haven't not actually seen since I updated this AJ Lee, and you guys saw that I did that a while back ago. I like did her face and all that. I want to see if it actually still looks like it's supposed to because I haven't used it since. And then I updated Ty Mello, so I want to see how these actually look finally. Tay Mello, sorry, it's supposed to be Ty, but Ty Conti.
What in the world was this at NXT TakeOver Stand and Deliver? They had the team of Undertaker and Bruno Sammartino, Triple H and Kurt Angle, and Kane and Goldberg.
Oh, good lord.
Undertaker and Bruno won the match, but okay.
Right? You're like, what in the heck?
That's your main event of NXT Stand and Deliver, Bear Mahan versus Rick Boogs.
That's what I said, man. It's really weird.
Stark lost the NXT Women's Championship in a triple threat match. Nikita Lyons versus Zoe Stark versus Indy Hartwell, and guess who won?
Indy.
Repeat of Stand and Deliver. There you go.
Yeah. The only thing I don't like about the fact that I redid this AJ Lee because she looked funny is her nose. Her nose to me still looks. I've tried to correct it, and it just still doesn't turn out the way it's supposed to, but oh well.
Somehow Shanky is still champion. United States champion. He's had it for 315 days.
Jeez.
I mean, he's gonna go to Mania. He gets to Mania and he don't defend it there. Oh, he's defending it against Dexter, which he's gonna lose.
Good lord. Alright, here comes Ty Conti. Okay, from a distance that looks good, but then I look up close, I'm like, what in the world did they do? But yeah. The attire looks fine, the face looks okay, but that hair thing drives me nuts.
You gotta be kidding me. Shanky goes over at Mania again? Yeah, they don't want him to lose that title, obviously. We got...
This is why I wish people could learn how to make accurate stuff. I mean, it looked really good when I first downloaded it, so.
We had a repeat of WrestleMania? Omos and Lashley? Wow.
That doesn't surprise me if the game would put them two against each other.
Yeah. Gotta go to Rome. Yeah, no. Right? Okay.
He turns rain and clouds to sunshine. Oh, good lord, JR. Oh my goodness. See, I say it there too, and I try not to, but anyway. Here's what it is. Oh.
This game needs help.
It kind of does.
6-man triple threat tornado tag. You got Humberto and Angel. That's okay. Then you got the unlikely team of Eric teaming up with Solo Sikoa. And then Louis Kaiser teaming up with Drew McIntyre.
Actually, that one wouldn't be bad, but it does seem kind of odd, though.
Oh, Big E returns on the last SmackDown before you get to the new year and loses to Roman.
That actually sounds like something WWE would do. For the first time 11 years ago, while McCool did it 12 years ago. Interesting. I did not know that. So Michelle actually had it before AJ. Interesting. That's an interesting fact I did not know. Thank you for that, Matt.
Okay.
Maybe that's why AJ kind of stopped using it. He's like, I'll just use the... Well, not just that. He actually can't even do the Styles Clash anymore on like half the roster. So, on the episode of WCW Thunder. Oh, yeah, that's right. Yeah, he was in WCW. Well, he was in WWE before. He was on like an episode of Velocity against like the Hurricane or something. I remember that. Didn't last long. Roderick Strong was the same way. He was actually on an episode of SmackDown way back in the day as one of the open challenge things for Kurt Angle. But he was so overweight then, though. Like, I didn't realize it was Roderick Strong, but it was. Just like Tommaso Ciampa was supposed to be the Undertaker's lawyer or something one time. Anyway, he was a lawyer and he got chokeslammed or tombstoned by the Undertaker back when Tommaso didn't have a beard and he still had hair. I remember that. Like EC3 and Samoa Joe were security guards.
MJF was a security guard one time for WWE.
Yep. Braun Strowman was this dancing cheeseburger thing for Adam Rose. So Becky Lynch was too. Actually, there was Simon Gotch. There were so many people that were part of the Rosebud thing. How tall is that Tay? I don't know, but it's definitely probably not accurate. Knowing my luck. Well, that AJ Lee is pretty darn short, so.
I'm gonna say him another full year.
Yeah, but that Ty Conti does look kind of tall by a few inches. Oh, the Black Widow by AJ Lee. At least it's got her moveset. At least part of it. Frankie Kazarian was on Velocity. Nice. AJ is taller than Tay. Well, in real life or in the game? Well, in the game, yeah. Yeah, anyway. You know what I mean. You gotta understand, nobody ever actually creates people the way they're supposed to. It's, yeah. This is actually the first match that AJ Lee has had on this series. So Ty is taller than AJ. Yeah. Well, and actually that's how we got it. My Ty Conti is a little bit taller than AJ. Not by much, but AJ is 5'2" and Ty is 5'5". So yeah, I'm not sure how tall this Ty Conti is. But I would say it's about that because if they stood straight next to each other, I think the Ty Conti is taller. So that means I'm taller than both of them because I'm 5'7". I only know that because I went to the doctor the other day. They remeasured me. I'm 5'7". I'm like, hey, cool. I figured I was. I always said I was. I just wasn't sure. Actually got it officially announced. It's the weight that scared me, but we're not going to go there. I'm not big, but big enough that it was embarrassing to me. Anyway, Ty Conti. Uh-oh. What is she going to do here? Oh, dropped her. Go for the cover. Come on, Ty. And Ty Mello beats AJ Lee.
All right.
You're older than me and taller than me. It's okay, it happens. What was that?
Shanky's still champion of my universe.
Oh, jeez. Oh, Ty Conti won.
She certainly grabbed the spotlight with this victory.
Okay, to be honest, guys, I hate to do this. I'm actually starting to get... I'm not, like, tired, but I'm just starting to get, like, eh. So, I'm going to go ahead and randomize this to see who wins Ilya and Keith Lee. Ilya! Wow, okay. Chris Jericho and Booker T. Let's see here. I'm going to predict Booker. Nope, Jericho won. Wow. Alright, Alba Fire and Aladon versus Caden and Katana. I know that that's wrong because... Yeah, anyway. Let's see who wins it. Caden and Katana are back again as my champions. Okay. I'm sorry we didn't get to watch all these guys. It's just, it is getting late. But you guys wanted to see what potentially would happen on Raw. Now, whether or not it stays this way. Two white guys, but... My goodness, Matt. Alright, so this is what would happen if we were to do Raw. It was Seth freaking Rollins versus Finn Balor. Dakota Kai and Io Sky with Bayley taking on Peyton and Billy. Ooh, cool, the Iconics. Austin Theory versus Dominic Mysterio. Bianca Belair versus Stacy Keibler. Nah, Matt, you're fine, man. You're fine. Nikki and Brie taking on Carmella and Nikki Cross. And somebody apparently has Piper Niven as a manager. Interesting. Jimmy and Jay along with Solo taking on Montez and Dawkins. Ray Go ahead.
Wow. Shanky is the longest reigning United States champion of my universe. Has had it for 678 days.
Wow. Rey Mysterio versus Stone Cold Steve Austin. Roman versus Cody again. And then AJ Styles versus Bronson Reed. Actually, that's not a bad main event, to be honest. Bronson Reed and AJ Styles, that would be kind of cool to see. The only one I would change is Ray and Stone Cold. And Bianca and Stacy would be kind of odd. But other than that, I mean, the rest of them aren't bad. Alright, so what was I going to show you guys? I was supposed to show you guys something. I honestly don't remember. Oh, the tag teams.
Imperium's no longer a thing in my universe.
Wait, hold up.
Giovanni Vinci is in.
Oh, in your universe. I'm like, wait a minute. I'm like, mine's in there.
No, they split up. Giovanni Vinci's in a tag team with LA Knight on mine. I don't know how that happened because I didn't put them together.
It'll automatically do that. If you have the thing where it can automatically set and break up tag teams, it will do that over time. It'll start.
Giovanni and LA Knight, they're the SmackDown Tag Team Champions.
Yeah, I did that last game, and I ended up having, believe it or not, I actually had Happy Corbin with Grayson Waller, and JBL was the manager.
Alexa Bliss and Queen Selena, they're the women's tag team champions.
The Goddess Queens.
Asuka and Bianca Belair.
That's weird.
Bayley and Tamina.
Right. I got a Leah and Raquel still, which I would have to change that now, I guess.
Butch and Jinder Mahal.
Actually, Giovanni and LA Knight, what an odd pairing, right? Should I get rid of Aaliyah and Raquel? Because right now Raquel's with Liv, but in my universe, I got Liv in a different faction. I don't know, we'll have to see. Alpha Academy.
Rey Mysterio and R-Truth.
Right.
Rich Holland and Ludwig Kaiser.
That's weird. They got Baker and Hayter, which I don't even think they're a team anymore, are they? Britt Baker. Yeah, I don't know. I can't keep up with AEW. Bella Twins, Blade and Nafe. Brawling Brutes, Brothers of Destruction, Chase University, with Tyler Bate. The Hater Bakers.
Andre the Giant.
Right. Creed Brothers. I can't wait to finally get Ivy Nile next month. That'll be nice to have her. Damage Control, Dana and Emma, which honestly should be a team in real life. Dirty Dogs, Ford and Bunny, so Penelope and the Bunny. Heart Foundation. I got Hit Row and.
How dare.
I know. The Hurt Business with the Iconics, Imperium, Indy and Steph Delander and Indy Hartwell, Danny Palmer and Jakar Jackson, which now, if I remember right, Jakar Jackson is with Lash Legend, so I actually probably need to fix that. But Jinder and Shanky, which that needs to be changed. That should be Indy Sheer with Veer. But anyway, Judgment Day and Dominic, KO and Sammy, Katana and Caden, Legado del Fantasma, which I need to change that name now to LWO, Los Lotharios, Maximum El Model. Yeah, well, if I have him on SmackDown, which I have him on Raw, so yeah, that's why I said I got Eminem, so I got Mercury and Nitro, the New Day, New World Order, which I don't use, the Outcast. Okay, so that's where I got Paige. Saraya, Tony Storm and Ruby, the Outsiders, Ricochet and Strowman, RK Bro, Ronda and Shayna, Shotzi and Tegan, Street Profits, Team Bestie, Lita and Trish, Toxic Attraction. Yeah, see, I got Gigi with them too. I don't understand. This is a cool faction, the Trailblazers. So I got Tori Wilson, Victoria, Kelly, Alicia Fox, and Michelle McCool. Actually, I think there's supposed to be one more member, but I couldn't add him in there, and I think it was Mickey James. Yeah, I think it was Mickey James. I got the Usos, and the Viking Raiders. That'll be cool to have Valhalla soon, too. But, okay, so for all the creative people I've downloaded, so I got Adam Pearce, I got AJ, Alicia, Andre, Athena or Ember Moon. Okay, this is because this was the profile that I made these characters on. That's why they're still here, but we're not using them. So, like Osriel. And then I got BFAB, Billy Kay. Yeah, I got them right. But, technically, I could delete these because I already got them downloaded on the profiles I need them to. It's just if I delete them, then it takes them off Community Creations, I think, too. But, I don't know. Bray Wyatt, for now. Bronson, Bryan Danielson, The Bunny, Byron, Candice, Chelsea, Jericho, Punk, Corey, Danny, Darby, Britt, Dragon Lee, which I don't know. I might get rid of that one, I don't know. Duke Hudson, Idris, Electra, Emma, Eva, Fallon Henley, Himiko, of course, Isla, Jade Cargill, Jakar Jackson, Jamie Hayter, Jeff Hardy, Joey Mercury, Johnny Nitro, John Moxley, Caleb Braxton, Keith Lee, Kelly, Kiana James, Chris Statlander, Lash Legend, Lola Vice, love Lola Vice, by the way, Malachi Black, Malik Blade, Mandy Rose, Maria, Maxine, Yim, Michelle, Mickey, Naomi, Naya, Nikki, Paige, Penelope, Peyton, Ruby, Sasha, or Mercedes Monet, Scarlett, Sky Blue, Soruka, Steph Delander, Sting, Swerve, Ty Mello, Taya Valkyrie, Tegan, the Demon Finn Balor, which should have been in the game. I'm really disappointed they took him out of it, but whatever. Thea Hell, Thunder Rosa, Tony Storm, Tori Wilson, Victoria, and then my Yuri character. So, yeah, I mean, honestly, if I took out my characters out of here and I think like one or two other, I could probably add a few more people, but I just haven't. Okay, so let's take a look at my updated champions because I honestly have no clue who my champions are right now. So women's tag team champions are Damage Control. Okay. Universal champion is AJ Styles. Wow, okay, I totally forgot about that. United States champion Mustafa Ali. SmackDown and Raw tag team champions Usos, of course. Intercontinental is Gunther. My WWE champion is Bad Bunny. I actually kind of remember that. That was shocking. SmackDown Women's Champion Liv Morgan. Raw is Bianca. NXT is Roxanne. NXT is Katana and Kaden. North Americans Wesley. Our new NXT Tag Champions are Adam Pearce and Byron Saxton. NXT Champion Braun Breaker. And that's it. Because I don't use the 24/7 or stuff like that. I mean, eventually I'm thinking about adding some of these titles back, like the Performance Center title. Some of these I actually forgot are even in here. Some of these old.
Would you like me to make you some custom Raw and SmackDown and NXT titles?
I've thought about it, but nah. I mean, I might at some point, but right now I'm just kind of I'm just kind of going with the flow. Like, normally I would even have my own Raw and SmackDown and NXT arenas, but I kind of got not necessarily lazy, but it just kind of got with it this year. It just kind of like whatever. At some point I might do that, but yeah, I might hit you up on that at some point and probably do that. Let's see what we got for rivalries, because I'm curious. So AJ and Bronson, Rollins and Finn, Dakota and Io versus Peyton and Billy, of course Roman and Cody. Apparently I have no rivalries on NXT. Okay, that's weird. For SmackDown, it looks like I got Bad Bunny and LA Knight, Charlotte and Liv, Shanky, Jinder, and New Day. And we finally finished Alba and Isla versus Kane and Katana, Grayson and Braun, Britt Baker and Michelle, Roxanne and Cora. Oh, so that's why we have none on NXT right now. All four of them ended. Finally. Oh, okay. That explains it. So what's our next pay-per-view? So we did Hell in a Cell, In Your House. So my next pay-per-view should be Money in the Bank. And then NXT's Great American Bash. Bianca's on SmackDown, gotta switch belts. Is she still gonna be the longest women's champion in the record book? I have no idea. Right, JR? I know. Time definitely flies, doesn't it? Let's see. If I was to even click on any of my belts, I'm actually curious how long people have been champions in my game. So, for instance, let's go. Right?
I just need someone. I just
stats,
need
there we
$2
go.
extra in order to get this pack.
So, because apparently I haven't done much in my universe, a whole lot. So, Roxanne has been champion for 42 days. She's been the only champion so far in my universe for that. Let's see. Katana and Kaden. Okay, so that's weird. So, Dakota. That's weird. Dakota had the belt. This is two-time champ. That's weird. GG. Oh, it's okay. So those are like people that have actually held the titles. Okay. So days held. Wow. 228 combined days for Caden Carter to hold the NXT tag titles. GG at 206. Oh wait, these are people that have actually held the belt. Okay. That's weird. That actually has like the real stats. So Roxanne Perez was only NXT champion for 21 days in real life. Caden Carter has held it for 228 days in real life before they lost it. Wow. She got drafted to SmackDown as Raw Women's Champion. Yeah, they're probably going to have to just switch them out again. So Okay, so Charlotte is a 6-time former Raw Women's Champion. Alexa at 3, Asuka at 2, Becky at 2, Bayley at Bianca, Nikki, Rhea, and Ronda. Becky Lynch has held the Raw Women's Champion for 560 days. Or is that combined? I think that's combined. Yeah, combined. Okay, and then Alexa 396 days. 309 days for Asuka. Damn, Rhea Ripley held it for 97 days. Bianca's already surpassed her old record of 96 days. I didn't even know that. Now when you look at the stats that it does it like that. So my Universe champions. Okay, so Charlotte Flair's a 7-time SmackDown Women's Champion. Whoa. Liv Morgan at 2. Asuka. Carmella's only held it once. It's just weird. Liv Morgan held the title for 126 days. That's actually not bad. She actually surpassed Alexa Bliss holding the title.
Oh, what the fuck? What was that? Didn't even get to see it. Oh, I got excited. I thought it was a WrestleMania 39 Natalia. I was like, oh. About passed out here.
So the only person in my universe that's held the WWE title is Roman and Bad Bunny. That's actually hilarious. John Cena, 13-time WWE champion. That should. Oh yeah, because the world title. That's right. Look at this though. I like how they put all the John Cenas in here. 02, 03, 06, 08, 09, 12, 14. That's messed up. Super Cena, the prototype. Wow. Randy Orton, Triple H, 9-time. The Rock was an 8-time champ. Wow, I thought he only had it like 5 or 6. Oh damn. Brock's a 7-time. Edge is a 4-time. Roman's a 4-time WWE champion. Oh, Undertaker only had it 4 times. Damn, it sounds like he had it more than that. Cactus Jack won it 3 times. When the hell did Cactus Jack win the WWE title? Oh, when he was Mankind. I'm like sitting there thinking, wait a minute. Bad Bunny's had it once. That's because of me. Mr. McMahon. Wow. Bruno Martino, sorry. 4,040 days as champion.
I think it's time for you to go to bed.
I'm getting there because I can't talk. I'm just looking at these stats though. So yeah, for Roman to surpass Hulk Hogan, it's 2,188 days, and Roman's at what, 1,000 something, I think.
Yeah.
Because John Cena's at 1,254 days, but I think that's total combined though. Because Brock was 831. Damn, dude, that's crazy. Yoko had it for 280 days? Yokozuna? Wow. Roman, 272. At the time, that was the longest time he had it. Obviously, that's changed. What's the shortest? I'm curious. Kane, 1 day. Yeah, McMahon actually beat Kane on how many days he's held the WWE title. 4 days. I usually don't do the stats, but I've never really... Gunther, Sheamus, Gunther. Yeah, okay. 8-time, 592. Yeah, I'm not gonna look through all of these, but I'm just curious. Kofi, 912 days. Jeez.
Papa John's Oreo cookie Papa Bites.
Actually, sounds kind of interesting. And Hercules, Power and Pain, she got drafted. Right? Yeah, that's true too. 731 days as Universal Champion. Roman Reigns. Jeez. Oh, I see what they did. They combined. That's why he has over 1,000. If you add the Universal title reign to the WWE title reign, that's where he gets the 1,000 days. Oh, that's stupid. I don't like that. Because technically, so unless they combine the titles together, he technically has not held the belt as long as they say he has, because they combine the two title reigns together. That's dumb.
Is Valhalla going to be a manager only, or is she going to be playable?
Yeah, that's a good question. I think she's supposed to be playable, because technically it's Sarah Logan. And she has been fighting lately. She been, the last week on SmackDown, she fought in that little rivalry with the OC, so, against Mia Yim and the OC, so I think they're going to try to make her a wrestler finally. Again. I wish I would make Maxine Dupree a wrestler, because that would be interesting. I don't know what she'd wear, because she barely wears anything as it is, but anyway, I digress. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you for watching tonight. I appreciate it. This has been a great night for me. We had fun. We talked a lot about some cool stuff and wrestling and all kinds of other shenanigans. But thank you all for tuning in. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe if you haven't already to Thriller20.
Conor McGregor has caught out Roman Reigns for a match at SummerSlam.
Told you. I knew that was going to be part of the deal. But on behalf of myself and everybody at TCW and Thriller213 Productions and everything going on here in the channel, I just want to say thank you. Shout out to DKO, who you were listening to a few moments ago. Thank you for popping in, buddy. I appreciate it. And until next time, guys, keep thrilling, chilling, be kind to yourself and each other. I am out of here. I will be back Sunday for me. So it might be Monday for some of you by then, but yeah, for those of us in the United States, Sunday night. I'll see you guys later, guys. Have a good night, and bye-bye.